Bobby, no sound from you, no sound.
But it looked very good when I was moving my mouth, wasn't it?
It looked
So,
amazing.
anyways, anyway, so one more time, I'm super excited to have you all here, and it's always great to have an amazing start without sound. Happens, everything is live. But anyways, let's stay with the same high energy. I just said that I actually had goosebumps since a very long time. I haven't had goosebumps anymore, but these videos and all the people joining in right now, we have around almost 2,000 people already on here, and then we have Facebook Live as well. So let's start as we usually start, just by greeting everyone. So if you are ready, just type in the chat, where are you from? Where you're sitting right now, which city, which country. Let the chat explode for a moment. Wow, that is amazing. I mean, I cannot even read through here. So we have an international meeting tonight. So welcome once again for the Unity Global Mastermind, an action-packed 3-hour masterclass tonight. We brought you the best of the best. And to give you a little bit of context before we start, I want to talk a little bit about the network marketing profession and why this moment is so exciting and so special. There are a few months every year where the whole industry, the whole profession basically explodes. And this always happens towards the end of the year, towards end of September. And then we have almost like a 90 or 100-day run where like worldwide everything is going crazy. And of course, as you know, we're always prepared for those amazing times. And I want to show you the roadmap, what we actually prepared for you, what kind of events are going to happen. And afterwards, I will introduce all the different speakers to you. And trust me, this webinar, this masterclass, this mastermind tonight will be legendary. So if you have a look here, you actually see what is going to happen from today on till end of the year. And you shouldn't miss any of those events if you can, but later on you will hear more from our speakers why you have to attend. So right now you see today is the Unity Global Mastermind. Later on with the one and only Mr. Network Marketing Pro, the godfather of the industry, of the profession, Mr. Eric Worre, and a lot of other amazing speakers you will hear from in a minute. So then next weekend, this also is an international event we will hold in Zurich in Switzerland. And this event will be a special event called the New Jeunesse. This event is very special. We will have AK Khalil, our new president of Global Field Development. We have Triple Diamond Director Damien Fire, Kelvin Becerra, myself. We have Andreas Küffner and Giorgio Trabaldo. And this is actually a 3-day event. The first day is an opportunity meeting. The second day is only for qualifiers. We have a lot of qualifiers. If you're qualified, type 1 in the chat, and congratulations for that one. But then the 26th is actually a day open for everyone. Then we have a big tour coming up, 28th to the 7th of October. You see, we will be in Austria, in Germany. We will be in Italy. This one is mainly held by Double Diamond Director Kelvin Becerra and Triple Diamond Director Damien Fire. So bring all your attendees to this event. Then we have Expo, 8th to 10th of October. 3 days action-packed Expo in Venice. Then we have our Jeunesse incentive trip. Guess where it will be? It will be in Dubai, our hometown, our favorite city over here. So congratulations again to all qualifiers. Then on the beginning of November, we actually have the Climax Convention. This is specifically for Kaizen organization for our Egyptian team. So this one will be packed. I can assure you that for sure. And then we have from the 19th to the 20th of November, we are going to have, right after the Jeunesse incentive trip, we will have our first ever Unity Global Convention. Who's excited for that one? And then we finish the year strong with the Virtual Go Pro by Eric Worre. So we are super, super excited for everything what is going to happen till the end of the year. So guys, now what's also very, very important, please invite everyone who's not yet on the call from your team. Just make sure that nobody's missing out, because we have amazing information. And we know if we talk about, hey, it's a 3-hour call, people sometimes think, hey, maybe I just join it a little bit later because maybe more information comes later on in the call. No, you have to make sure that all your team is on here today. So make sure, pick up your phone, call everybody, text in the groups. Just make sure that everybody comes on immediately. Okay, can we do that? Please type a 2 in the chat if you agree with me, and you jump now on a call, and make sure that thing fills up. And if this room is full and people get a message, sorry, you can't enter anymore, just send them to the Facebook link. I think, Daniel, are we on your private channel on Facebook? Are we there live, actually? Okay, Danny's not hearing me, but I guess so. We're live on Facebook on his channel, so people always also can look there. Okay, enough introduction. So let's start actually with the first speaker of tonight. And the first speaker of tonight is a diamond director, and he's one of the latest diamond directors we have, was one of the fastest diamond directors. He built a huge organization all around the world. He's attracting leaders from around the world, and he was not only, or is not only successful in network marketing, but he was very successful already before. And he was nominated several times as the best in his former profession as an agent, or how you call that actually in English? It's very bad if you want to throw in an English word and you forget about it. Let's just say he's like super good, okay, in what he does. But also, he's super good in something else, and that is sports. He has a lot of discipline. He's a triathlete, which means he can run, he can swim, and he can run the bike, but all of that in a very short period of time for a very, very long distance. And I guess most of you know who I am talking about. Please welcome the first speaker of today. Here's for you, Diamond Director Andreas Küffner from Germany.
Welcome.
So let me give you the spotlight so everybody can see you. There we go.
Perfect, Fabi. Thank you for introduction. And yeah, I'm happy. It's an honor to speak here with you guys with the next topic. And the next topic is, the first topic for today is create content on social media that stands out. What does it mean? Social media, content creation, and stands out, okay? And let's talk about in the next 10 minutes directly to this. It's a very important thing for me, for my business, for all we do in network marketing. So I'm sure it is important also for you. First of all, I had a very inspiring scene yesterday. I saw the new documentation about Michael Schumacher, you know, the greatest Formula One driver of all time. And this documentation started with one powerful sentence of himself. If you want to be successful, you have to be one with what you do. And this quote touched me directly in my heart, and so hard. It was so powerful to me. And these powerful words inspired me a lot for this part today. I want to share with you about social media and content creation. And what said Michael Schumacher's words to me: you have to be one with network marketing, with this hard-growing industry, with the incredible company Genius you work with, and the most with the people you built. You have to be one with this. In my opinion, this is the most powerful parts you can implement directly. Because what does this mean for social media? What does it mean for your content plan to create a unique brand? What does it mean for results, for your organization and your sales? Because if you are 100% committed in what you do without making excuses, work hard and smart on your business to achieve everything what you want. And if you are share this process consistent with the following secrets to create online content, you will attract prospects into your business instead of chasing after them. And of course, this is a deal, because attract prospects into your business instead of chasing after them. Isn't this a deal? I'm sure it is a deal. And you know, online branding and marketing is important, but how do you actually create that content for yourself, for your brand? First of all, think of your passion. In my opinion, and I said it before, Michael Schumacher, it all starts with your passion. What is your passion? So not necessarily about your company, but rather think about what you like to do. When you talk about your passion, it's easy to create content because it's easy for you to talk about it. In my thing, it's triathlon, it's sport. And normally when you are passionate about something, like me, I'm a sportman and I'm passionate about it and I'm sharing it. I'm sharing my hard work, my trainings every day. You're going to do self-development, right? So think about it. If you like triathlon like me, you're probably checking all about it. Or if you like music, for example, you are probably doing some type of reading with blogs or stuff about that. In your passion, the key is to provide and share value, consistent, good content. And that's the point, consistent, good content about that. What is your passion, okay? For example, create training tips like me, how to be a better triathlete, to be a better sport player, how to be a better swimmer, how do you be a better, like in music, a guitar player. With so many niches, the possibility are quite endless. Now you may think, how does this relate to your network marketing business? And in my opinion, it's a lot, because when you create a following, you create an authority, you create an audience, and you become a celebrity. You can become a celebrity, a person of authority in that niche. So don't think that I'm not good enough to be a celebrity, because in my case it is. Now I'm a really good friend of, for example, from one of the best Ironman world champions in the world. One of my best friends right now is Norman Stadler, the first German triathlete who won it twice, the world championship. So I am right now a celebrity in triathlon because I shared my value every day. And you become a celebrity when you provide value. Then later on, you can also recommend other things and people will look at it. So remember, we all have something that we are passionate about, okay? And that's very important that you know that this is the most important thing. Post what you're passionate for. Your passion is everything, okay? The second step is think of themes or topics. Now here's the thing that people miss, and that's when they think about how can I create topics. For some, they drive themselves crazy thinking, what should I be talking about? Or try to come up with a topic on the spots before posting. Remember, think in terms of your passion and create them or themes of that. Say what you want to write about kids, for example, about kids, okay? Take 10 minutes of your time and sit there and write down at least 5 topics about kids. So some topics could be maybe raising kids, taking care of a baby, choosing schools or like that, putting them to bed or like that. Lots of topics. So check your topics, do it and inspire people with topics and themes. The next thing is go live. In my opinion, go live on Facebook and Instagram. It's so powerful to go live because you instantly become an authority. An authority is very important for being a brand. Build an authority. Let me ask you, most people, are they comfortable doing doing lives or videos? If you ask most of your friends, do a live video right now, what would they say? In my opinion, the most people are getting nervous. So just the fact that you can be in front of a camera, instantly people will start respecting you. Okay, so this is important to handle these issues, and you get good at prospecting as well, because you get better simply because you will be consistently engaging with people. How many of you have actually done a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live before and felt self-esteem? It goes up because you're doing something that once made you really uncomfortable, in my opinion. And through Facebook or Instagram Lives, you are going to get really good in these areas and be an upcoming expert in this. And you're going to be a true big time expert when you do these Facebook and Instagram Lives, because you're going to end up talking more and more about it. And talk about your passion, talk about your themes, okay, in this live. Talk about network marketing, talk about your passion with it, talk about the vision and the mission, what you can do with network marketing. And this is a cycle. So when you can good at it, you get more authority. And authority, remember, authority is very important to be a good content creator on social media. And the last thing is, in my opinion, what is important? We have passion, we have Facebook Live, and we have the themes. But what is also important? Create evergreen tools. So here's the thing. When you take your live we talked about, the next part is you can transcript it and make it into a blog or a vlog or a podcast or like that. We need an evergreen tool. If you have one of these things, you have instant credibility. And credibility is also very important for social media. And these tools, these evergreen tools, are good because they are evergreen. Evergreens means it lasts forever. Lives is awesome, but really is, but the reality is that Facebook and Instagram Lives are not going to last forever. Another reason why a evergreen tool is very important is because you own it. Okay, it is your tool, and this tool are working for 24/7 and give you an attraction all the time. So this attraction all the time you owned. It's an unbelievable power in social media you can use, because this is a routine, and all of your future prospects can check your tools, and they know about you as person, about what your vision is, and what you can do, and what you did in the past. Okay, so creation routine recap. What is your passion, or something you are really curious about? Okay, that's important. Then create and batch themes. Maximize on Facebook or Instagram Lives, and leverage evergreens. That's the important thing you can do to maximize social media and content creation on it. So in the end, please make sure that you are a part of our next very important events, because first of all, we have you haven't miss it, because first we have the Unity Global Convention in Dubai in November, and this is the biggest event in this team ever. And I'm very proud of it, that we create this incredible live event in Dubai with thousands of people, and you shouldn't miss this energy. And for the Virtual Go Pro event with Eric Worre, the godfather of network marketing, this is in December. Okay, and it's so important that you're part of it, and not only for you, it's also for your team. On these events, a star in you can born, and you have to be used this power, all these nuggets and the whole inspiration. You need it directly in your face. You really should miss it. Be hungry for more, learn more, and do more. That's your decision to become a professional, to be a part of the biggest network marketing company, the biggest network marketing team in the world with Unity Global. And remember, as a start today, be one with what you do, and believe me, it will work for you. That's it.
Thank you very much, Andreas Küffner. So a lot of wisdom over here, guys. If you like that, if you learned something, please type a 3 in the chat right now. And I guess like that's always what happens to me when I am at events actually. So let me quickly change the spotlight here so that you can actually see me. So what happens to me always when I'm at events, and it doesn't matter if it's a live event or if it's an online event like right now, I always think like, man, I should have more people right here in the seat listening to what the speaker just taught. I mean, imagine like your whole team would understand how personal branding works. Wouldn't that be crazy? So I don't know about you, but I have the feeling already. So are you having the same feeling like, man, I should have more people on this call right now? If that's the case, type a 4 quickly. That's the best way to communicate here. I mean, just look at the chat. Like everybody thinks, man, this information is gold. Okay, that's not even gold. It's like diamond. Okay, it's platinum. It's everything. So, guys, what I'm gonna do now, because we really need to make it happen that everybody hears about that, specifically as we are working towards the end of the year, and you have seen the roadmap already. So what I'm going to do now, when all the numbers stop, so right now please do not write anything, okay? Just stop writing, stop typing. Let's calm the chat down because I want to post something so that everybody can see it, okay? So stop writing, no comments. Okay, perfect, thank you. So I'm gonna post a link now. I want you to copy the link and post that link in all your team groups, okay? It's the direct link to come into that webinar without registration right away. So this is the link, bit.ly/ and then all letters are actually small letters, UG opportunity. Take that link, post it in all your groups, make sure to fill up the room that all your team comes in. Actually, call them and tell them, man, I just learned everything about branding. I just learned how to become a brand in network marketing, how to become an authority. You need to listen to that. Okay, thanks a lot for that amazing content from Andreas Küffner. And we continue. And the next speaker actually is a female. I don't know if you knew, but 70% of all network marketers are females. And if we're completely honest, as men, women are just better than us, right? I mean, they just do the business better. They do it more naturally. But still, it's like a lot of them are missing at the top level. We have way more men, but that is going to change, I'm pretty sure. And the next individual I'm going to introduce is also a diamond director. And I had the honor to share a few, well, actually weeks together with her and a few other friends after the incentive trip in Mexico. So we spent a lot of time together, and I had a lot of time to learn a lot from her story. I got a lot of information, tips and tricks from the female perspective that helped me to continue in my business. And I'm super excited because this story is something that will actually blow you away. And her topic, as it's not only like just tell your story, it is actually, she's going to teach you how to tell your story with conviction and a lot of enthusiasm. Is that rightly said? Enthusiasm. TH and Germans, that never works very well. But anyways, she will teach you how to tell your story. So make sure everybody comes on. Here's for you, Mrs. Jinan Abu Mraz.
Thank you, Fabian, for all the nice things you said. Actually, you were so kind with your team in this amazing trip that we shared together. And I learned so much from all of you guys. You have been incredible. I am so honored to be today with you guys. I am so humbled. Being part of the Unity Global leadership has always been my dream. And I feel like today I'm starting the business new. Like today is my first day in Jeunesse and my first day of building the business, although I have been 4.5 years in this incredible business, just because of what Fabian, what Daniel, what the Unity Global leaders and diamonds and triple diamonds and double diamonds are creating. And for us to be part of this is really a dream come true because we have been fighting for this all our lives. So the power of a story comes from my own story in Jeunesse, and comes from the fact that this business really saved my life. It saved the life of thousands of people, and it saved the life of all of my team, like literally saved my life. And I always say 4.5 years ago, we made the best decision of our lives myself and my business partner, Gary, to start building a jeunesse network marketing business. It hasn't been easy, but I have to tell you something. This business not only gave us the freedom and the success, but this business saved our lives. The leadership stood by our side when our government couldn't, when we faced all the problems in a country, and when a complete country collapsed. The only thing that stood by our side was this business, the team, and the leadership that you are going to meet today. So when I say that the business can really change your life, the business can really change your life. And what happened since we started our network marketing business, since we started Jeunesse, all kinds of problems just started to happen like few years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. We started with a revolution. Actually, the first day of the revolution, I was on stage in Rome, being recognized as an Emerald Director. And this is when we started with like a nationwide revolution in my country. After the revolution, COVID hit, lockdown hit. Then in Beirut, because I come from Lebanon, the banks actually took the people's money. So people could not access their money. Then we started dealing with the US dollars as a black market trade. You know, like if you wanted US dollars, you would call somebody who calls somebody who calls somebody, and then they would meet you under a bridge and you exchange money. And this is how we used to get the US dollars for the packages and the products. After that, the biggest failure of a government happened. All the government collapsed, the institutions collapsed, the country went into bankruptcy, went into failure, and the Lebanese pound lost more than 200% of its value. Which means in my country today, a doctor who used to make $3,000 per month is now making $350 a month. Can you imagine? Like a lawyer who used to make $6,000 a month is now making $500 a month, not even barely enough to survive. And all of this happened just because many people did not make the decision to take their own financial life and their own financial future on time. They failed to recognize the need for it. They failed to take the decision. They failed to take any business seriously. And they relied on institutions. They relied on jobs. They relied on careers. They relied on government.
Alors, les gens ont dépendu sur leur travail et sur d'autres personnes. Maintenant, le Liban est dans une situation pas bonne du tout.
Changing people's lives and kept on supporting and kept on helping.
Le travail avec Jeunesse continue à changer la vie des gens, continue à donner du support quand personne d'autre ne donne support. Personne d'autre n'essaye de donner support. Il y avait seulement le travail de Jeunesse et le leadership, les leaders qui étaient là pour donner bon support. Les gens nous ont aidés pour 2 ans. Les leaders ont été présents avec leur groupe. Ils ont commencé à aider tout le monde. Et dans 2 ans, nous avons augmenté les ventes 10 fois. Et nous avons commencé à grandir. Et maintenant, nous sommes arrivés à un rang de diamant et nous sommes en train de travailler pour arriver au rang de double de diamant. Et ça, c'est parce que nous avons pris la situation nous avons pris face à des solutions. Il n'y a rien. Il n'y a rien d'autre à faire, c'est nous seulement et le business. Alors, quand il n'y a rien qui reste, vous donnez tout votre effort et tout votre temps au business. Et quand vous sacrifiez tout,
the most, this business is going to come to the rescue. And when you need it the most and you deserve it, the leadership is going to rescue. And this incredible magic is going to happen just because of this business and out of this business. And if we can do it, so can you. No matter what the obstacle is, no matter what the challenge is, no matter what the crisis is, no matter what the circumstances, when you decide, I am in charge, when you decide, I am responsible, when you decide, I am accountable, it's only me, it's only I, nothing else is left. Trust me, you are going to find the people, you are going to find the support, you are going to reach down deep inside of your heart, you know, that beating heart inside of you. You are going to touch your soul, and your soul is going to say, okay, now we're going to live up to our divinity and we're going to stand up for ourselves. And immediately you're going to reach out to thousands of people and millions of people. Today, thousands of people in my country are able to live and survive and eat and put their kids at school. Now in my country, we get maybe 2 hours of electricity per day. There's no fuel, no gas, probably some bread, some days yes, some days no. No medications, hospitals are shut down. The only thing that's working are the jeunesse leaders. And these people are the most incredible people in the world. And this is the power of leadership. And how we did it is by sharing our story. And how we did it is by being honest to ourselves and being honest with other people and saying, hey, listen, people complicate what to say. People complicate how to invite. People complicate what we do. And people just need you to share your story with a good heart and a good intention, and just share who you are, what you do, what's your vision, what you want to achieve, and share your story and keep on sharing it and keep on speaking it and keep on bringing it into existence. When Fabian said with conviction and passion, this is the only way to share stories, with passion, with conviction, with belief, because this is who you are. This is who we are. When we are speaking, when we are talking our story, we are sharing what's true. We are sharing what makes us, us. We are not sharing what we want other people to hear. We are not sharing the best invitations that will make other people sign up. We are just sharing what we do. So when I start every conversation, even in the invitation, I share my story. I say the best decision I took in my life is starting my jeunesse business 4.5 years ago. If I did not start this business, I would be now in debt with no future. 35 years old. Tomorrow I will be 35. It will be my birthday, but I will be sitting with my father, sitting with my mother, and taking money from my own father. And I would be watching today my dad standing in line to get his medications and standing in line to get his fuel. And my father is a 76-year-old man, young man. You know, he has done everything for his country. He has built this country. He has taught, because he's a university teacher. He has taught thousands of people. He paid his dues to the country. And when he needed the country, his country failed him. And I watched this and I said, I'm never gonna let this happen to my father, ever. So when people tell me I feel demotivated in the business, I say, why? Just share your story, share your why. Say, guys, I am doing this because I am never going to watch my father stand in line to get his medication. And this is the power of your story. Looking forward to hearing your stories, guys. Every time we meet you again, everybody has incredible stories. Thank you for giving me the chance to share mine. Thank you, Fabian. Thank you, everybody.
That's a huge round of applause. How inspiring was that? And as I said in the beginning, like, there's no better person to teach how to tell your story with conviction and with passion. And I think she really did that, right? So drop a comment below and let us know how you thought this part was. Was it inspiring? Was it, did it give you a lot of motivation? Did it actually show you that some problems, or we make some problems just too big, and there are some real problems in the world, but you even can overcome them? Crazy, right? So let me get someone in here. Daniel, are you actually online? Are you here already? I would love to talk to you for a second, because
I'm here already, Fabian, and I'm going absolutely crazy with what's happening on this call right now.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to ask you. For those of you who are brand new, Daniel is our one and only triple diamond director and the founder of Unity Global. And I just wanted to, ask you, what do you think so far about the first two parts?
Really, to be honest, Fabian, I'm sitting here right now and I'm listening to this, and we only heard the first two speakers so far, but already I'm having goosebumps and I'm reflecting and I'm thinking, what an incredible team that it is that we have all built together. This Unity Global family, the leadership, the diversification, it's incredible. I don't believe there's any organization like that in the world.
I agree 100%. And I mean, what would you do now, like with that knowledge? I mean, you're in industry since like 17 years. There's not one person I know that is as professional as you are. Like, what would be your move now to make the best out of that?
The most important thing in network marketing is to not only think about yourself, but to make sure that you use leverage to build your organization. Let me be very simple what that means. You need everyone from your teams on this webinar right now. That's literally what it's all about. So while they're speaking, I would be texting every single person, oh my God, this is incredible. You need to get on this webinar. Oh my God, I cannot believe this speaker is so amazing. That speaker is so amazing. Guys, can you even understand that we have another 8 speakers in front of us? We have Mr. Eric Worre come on live. We have so many more content and nuggets, and it's absolutely insane to not have your team on here. And guys, let me tell you one thing. Let's actually do something together. Fabian, can you show again the link, please? If you, there we go. Look at this, guys. I'm gonna put this for everyone here. There we go. Okay, so this is the link. Okay, bit.ly UG opportunity. And Fabi, maybe you can also post it in the chat one more time so that people can copy and paste it. Why don't we do something crazy right now, guys? Why don't we take this link right now? And I think you have to do it without the www. So just go bit.ly UG opportunity and let everyone post this right now in all the WhatsApp chats everywhere. This Zoom room has a 3,000 capacity, okay? We're now at 2,200. As a team, I promise we can max out this call in less than 5 minutes. Are you up for it? Let's do it. I'll do it myself too. We'll post it in all the chats right now. We'll make this Zoom room explode to 3,000 people max out in the next 5 minutes. Can we do this? Are you in for that? Let's promote the Zoom call like crazy, because at the end of the day, guys, these nuggets and this content, it's for your teams, it's for your glory, it's for helping your organizations. There is no organization like this. There is no value like this. A webinar like this, we could sell it for $3,000 all around the world, but it's free for everyone in Unity Global. So invite your friends, invite your team, invite your family, invite your husband, invite your wife, invite your upline, invite your downline, and let's get this thing going. So I'm ready. And Fabian, head back to you for our next speaker. I know something crazy is about to come up right now.
Perfect. So let me quickly get this organized here so you can see me actually, but unfortunately I have to shut down the link. So before we get to the next speaker, everybody copy the link. The best is if you would just take a screenshot. 1 second, let me get you. So there we go. Take a screenshot or take a photo of this one, and then you can actually just send the picture around, or you can send the link around, however you want. Okay, so here we go. I'm super excited for the next speaker, and I hope he's already here. I'm just looking around, cannot see him yet. So, but there he is. Awesome. So the next speaker is actually the youngest diamond we ever had. Okay, and not only that, that is somehow incredible enough. He is an amazing leader, and we just had not a few weeks back, like 2-3 weeks back, he filled a room in Italy during the pandemic, legally we have to say, like taking all measures for COVID, of 1,600 people, okay? 1,600 people, and the room was packed. A true leader, a true superstar, and an upcoming icon in network marketing. I'm pretty sure about that. So please be excited for his part. Here's for you, Diamond Director Giorgio Trabaldo.
All right. Can you hear me? That's amazing. That's amazing. I love it. So first of all, thank you, Fabian, and thank you, Daniel, and thank you, everybody. And the first thing I want you to do, like, or either now or later, it's you gotta follow all the people speaking at this event on your social media. Why? Because you spend so much time on social media and you have to spend it wisely. So guys, please follow Calvin Becerra, follow Daniel Fire, follow Stefano Logato, follow everybody. Guys, you spend so much time on social media, you gotta make it productive, okay? So first, assignment for you all, follow these people on social media. People are so damn lazy, guys, nowadays. So you gotta be intelligent, and Instagram is a cheat code if you use it as a cheat code. What do I mean? I mean, as you spend, you and all your people spend so much time on social media.
Imaginez qu'il y a plein.
Because I'm going to talk about production, like being productive today. So be wise with your team. As soon as they start, as soon as they join, let them, like in the getting people started, join and follow all your leaders on social media. This is such an intelligent move, because as they see lots of people on social media talking about business, being business driven, and sharing ideas and thoughts, and explaining the plan, they will be immediately influenced by this, and you want to do this. You know why? Because everybody of us, we have plenty of time, but not even a second to waste. We have plenty of time to solve our problems, to make the money, to be free. We have plenty of time in this life if you spend it wisely, okay? And we have not even a second to waste. So this should be your mindset. Your mindset should be, all right, I have the time, okay? I have the time to achieve all I want in life, but I want to spend it carefully with people, with what I listen to. So like every day, guys, like really every day, you get in touch with tons of things via audios, videos and stuff. So really, the second assignment for you is be really careful of what touches you during the day, what you see, what you hear, the people you get in touch with, the social media you get in touch with, okay? Because the people that need more time when they are about to die is the people that haven't spent their time wisely during their life. You know why? Because people that really, 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 really live, okay? I wanted to say, some swear word, but that really live, they are not afraid to die. Because if they died today, they had given, 120%. Eric Thomas would say 120% every single day. All right, guys. So I love to have fun with you all, because the more I do network marketing, the more I laugh, the more I live, and the more I'm being productive. Okay, guys. So today I just want to give you like 2 more things. Okay, I have like 5 to 7 minutes left. So 2 more things that really can change the game for you. Okay, the first thing is that you don't have to think like I only work when I decide to work. I only make invitations when I decide to make invitation. It's like we all have to work Like we have to have like a mindset working 24/7. Okay. So I don't make invitations only when my upline says I have to invite people, right? So if you start living network marketing as a lifestyle and not as a work or a job, but as a lifestyle, and so you say, I want to be productive because I want to make my life productive, not because my upline tells me. You know what's a cheat code again? It's really seeing network marketing as a lifestyle, because if you want to succeed in this industry, you have to be a special person. What do I mean? You have to become somebody that really laughs all day long, it's happy all day long, it's grateful all day long, want to talk to people all day long, want to help people, contribute, and give awareness and give motivation and give knowledge. So guy, look at me, like I'm fired up, you know. I'm fired up. Why? Because of network marketing? No, because it's life. And so if you start seeing network marketing as a lifestyle, it's normal that you invite people at 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. or at 2 a.m. in the morning after you know, while you're partying. You know, I invite people like always. Because why? Because I really deeply think this industry can change lives. So wherever I go, I see opportunities, I see people to talk to, right? So the first thing today is make network marketing as a lifestyle, okay? Grow as a lifestyle. Don't just grow because of network marketing, right? Okay. And the second point of today for me is this one. Plan 48 hours ahead. So everybody talks about being, you know, long-term and having long-term plans and goals. That's right. Of course, that's right. But what I found is that at the beginning is really hard to have long-term beliefs, to have long-term goals, because you don't believe that today you can make a difference in your life, right? So successful people have understood that they have to crave as much as they can each day. And they do it because they have a long-term goal. And they know that success is nothing special than just doing the best each day. Because whenever you go to sleep with, you know, the feeling of satisfaction, of happiness, of gratefulness, or of mindfulness and presence, that's real success. And if you just do that over time, like 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 years, you're gonna reach success. So yes, have long-term goals, but listen to me, plan 48 hours, so 2 days ahead. So Castriot in the chat here, and everybody, you know, texting down here, Galaxy J5 and whoever it is. You should, if I talk to you, you should tell me, Giorgio, yes, I have already 48 hours planned. So what do you do tomorrow? Of course, what am I doing? I show you. Tomorrow it's the 19th, right? So tomorrow I show you my plan, right? So at 10 a.m. I have a call. At 10:30 I have a call. At 11 I have a call. At 12 I have a call. At 12:30 I have a call. Then I have lunch with the leaders here in Milan. Then at 15 I have a call. From 15 to 17:30 so from 3 to 5:30 I have training. At 6:30 I have a training. Then I go to the gym, and then I have a dinner with the leaders. So it's already planned. And also the day after. So if you really do this, it's impossible for you not to be focused, not to be hyper productive, and not to do the things you want to do in life. You have a wife, you have husband, you have children, you have to study university, whatever you gotta do. If you know what you have to do and what are your goals, then just plan 48 hours. Because if you ask, listen to me, if you ask to the top football player what he is going to do the next day, guess what? He's gonna play football. He's going to eat the right way. He's gonna stay with the family. Guess, if you ask like the best, I don't know, magician in the world or the best politician in the, what is he going to do tomorrow? So if you really plan 48 hours ahead and take control of your life and make sure in those 48 hours, there are only the things you have decided to put in, a focus is going to be easy, reaching goals is going to be easy, blah, blah, blah. Most people instead, what do? They have reactive time, not proactive time. So in their schedule, in their calendar, it's, oh, I have to do this because my mom told me to do it, or because my work, my chief told me, you know, it's reactive. So people spend time in things they don't really want to spend time in. Okay? So please, first work wherever, make this as a lifestyle, talk to people, be overloaded, do things, talk to people, you know, guys, everybody do much less of the compared to what they can. Okay. And second thing is plan 48 hours ahead, because I mean, life is so amazing. We have a company which is amazing, guys. Jeunesse is a freaking amazing. You are amazing. The team is amazing. Come on, guys. We have it all. Let's be real, okay? So I love you all. Make sure you have 48 hours ahead. Make sure to make network marketing as a lifestyle and be great, and follow, especially Fabian Fitzner on social media, because it's great. Then it's, I mean, everybody's great, okay? I love you all. Make sure to have success, okay?
Giorgio! Awesome. So I guess everybody understands why there's no doubt why this guy is actually crushing it. I mean, if I remember when are you still 22 or are you 23 already, Giorgio? 22. I mean, 22 years old and reaching like the spot where everybody wants to be, becoming a diamond. When I was 22, I came fresh out of military and I didn't know what to do with my life. I wish I would have your mindset with 22. I mean, incredible. I'm so excited to see you on stage in Dubai, of course, and to meet you back soon here in Dubai. So, guys, we're going to continue. And you know what's so crazy? 1 hour already is gone. How many of you feel like this hour went like this? Type something in the chat if you have the same feeling, right? And there's a question: how many years are you active in network marketing, Georgie? I need to pass that question over to you. 5 years. So you started like illegally with 17.
Well, the same day I turned 18, which is the 24th of September.
Awesome.
So, like, yeah, in a few days I'm gonna be at 23. So it's precisely 5 years now, almost.
Awesome, incredible. So you're actually celebrating your anniversary, your network marketing anniversary. Awesome, cool. So hope every question is answered. And again, like this hour, I mean, that was a sprint. And we have 2 more hours to go. We have 6 more diamonds, and we have Mr. Eric Worre himself for you tonight. The room is also filling up pretty crazy. We have almost 500 more people since you guys started launching or sending the link into the groups. Just imagine how powerful that little move was you just did. Like, you just posted the link, you posted, as Giorgio said, a few pictures of the speakers, and suddenly the promotion, your promotional power, how to promote events, increased tremendously. Network marketing is simple, but it's not easy because people are complicated. So we need to find a way around and help people to understand and educate. So here we go, and we're going to continue now with the next speaker. And the next speaker is also a dear friend of mine, like all the diamonds, which is crazy. Like, Jeunesse and Unity Global is just such a big family, and we meet all around the world, and we've built so close friendships over the last years. And he also recently, not recently, but he also lives in Dubai, but he traveled so much that I have the feeling he recently moved here. He's also a diamond director. He builds in multiple countries, he builds internationally, and there's no one better to actually speak about this topic, because I know the markets where he is building. One of the markets where I had the privilege to help out like one time, which is Palestine, which was so incredible, such a cool country to be in. And he will talk about how to prospect anytime, anywhere, with confidence. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, and this guy can teach you how to build in any country. So please welcome, with a big round of applause, here is for you, Diamond Director Walid Shehad.
Hello, 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 Abby. I love this, man. I love it. Loving the energy. Amazing, amazing stuff. Thank you so much, Fabi. I love the way Fabi usually takes the MC of an event. I mean, such sound effects in Zoom. You can only see it with Fabi. Hello, everyone. What a pleasure to be here with some of the best on the planet, with this unbelievable team, the Unity Global Worldwide, amazing people, top success stories. This is Walid. I'm talking to you live from Dubai. Loving the energy. The chat is exploding. Everything is booming. I mean, it's wow. I love it. And one of the great things I love about this call is basically the amount of different experiences from different parts of the world that are all together, where the only advice I can give to everyone attending this, please take some notes, as I'm doing right now. Take some notes. Take as plenty of notes as possible, because each success story is basically given to you, or it's shared to you in few minutes after years and years of experience. And I'll be talking, as Fabi said, and I'll be completing what Giorgio, my dear friend, closed with, how to live the network marketing as a lifestyle in terms of prospecting. See, there is one rule I follow in my life, and I would love if everyone in this call write it down, read it 10 times a day, before breakfast and after breakfast and after and before each meal. Read this rule and keep it in your head. Write it down. The more hands you shake, the more money you make. The more hands you shake, the more money you make. So you, as a network marketing professional, you need always to shake hands. You always need, always need to get to know new people, to talk to people, to not necessarily, and don't get me that you need to present the opportunity directly to them. Just shake the hands, take the numbers, get to know, get the high, okay? A smile is magical, always, and it will always be. So when you go out in a mall, in anywhere basically, when you are smiling, when you are positive, when you are energetic, just make sure to give good words to people, compliment workers or people, service providers, or anyone you get to see during the day. Build a relation, just make that contact. Start with a simple hello, how are you? I love your whatever you liked in this person. Maybe your t-shirt, maybe your way of talking, maybe your body language, maybe your cap, anything. It's so easy to initiate a conversation, but it always starts with the mindset of us as a network marketing professional. Because I saw some crazy scenarios. I have no idea how people think of it. Some people get so overthinking in what would that other person think. I don't want him think that I'm getting him in X, Y, Z. Let me tell you, my friend, you are the only one thinking of that. You are the absolute only one thinking of that. That scenario doesn't exist. You just came up with it. And because you repeat it inside your head, basically you started to believe it. I personally would love someone to come and say hi to me, even if I don't know him, especially actually if I don't know him or I don't know her. But it always starts with the mindset. It always starts with destroying all the scenarios or the whatever scenarios you're thinking that stops you of building new relations, and just do it. Just go out, shake more hands, because this is what will make you absolutely way more money. When you are in a target-oriented activity, or you are a target-oriented person, and you're taking that as an activity, as a target. Imagine if the Mr. GoPro himself, if Daniel, if the awesome people in this call comes to you and say, okay, here's the target. If you add 30 new names in the next month, add completely random people, 30 new names in your contact list, And as a reward, you are going to get, for example, okay, just a scenario, you're going to get $10,000. You are going to do it 1,000,000,000%. It will not cross your mind any thought how to do it, where should I do it, when. You will just do it, and you will ask no questions about it. Just apply this rule. The more hands you shake, the more money you make. Say congratulations, give people birthday wishes, even if you are away of being in contact for them for years. Everyone would love a simple contact coming to them, and directly after you build the relation with them, few weeks later, you will find that need. Why would they need to do Janus? But I urge you, everyone, don't stop the happiness triangle, or don't limit the happiness triangle to you and your only contacts only, or your only contacts. As you know, in Janus, we are building this happiness triangle, right? So what is the happiness triangle? It's basically health, wealth, and relationships. And in Janus Global, in Unity Global, in this awesome team, we are mastering the three of them. And the word is there, but yet the most of the people around you, they still don't know it. And they are waiting for someone like you to go and tell them about this awesome opportunity that we are doing. I don't want to take much time, to be honest, because I'm so excited about the coming speakers as well. I hope the message, you got some value of it. Please remember, the more hands you shake, the more money you make. Let's go and shake the hands for the entire global. And I can't wait, honestly, to see everyone in the Unity Global Convention, in the Climax Convention, in all the conventions that is happening soon. Love you all so much, guys. Fabi, Mike is all yours, buddy. Miss you so much, by the way.
Waleed, thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
I missed one thing. I need to bring you on here on the spot. I missed one thing.
Yeah.
What you're actually famous for, and this is your introduction. So we have to do that because I mean we don't have a live audience, but I was missing it. So I'm gonna do it for you. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Exactly, man. I was missing that. I love that so much when you're on stage, like the whole crowd is freaking out and knows exactly what to do. And I can't wait to see you live in Dubai
Very
on
soon.
stage. It will be amazing.
Very soon. Thank you so much, Fabi.
I love that. I love that phrase. The more hands you shake, the more money you make, and it's so simple, right? It's so simple because we get paid for one single thing, which is building networks. That's what companies need us for. We don't get paid for anything else. So obviously, the more people we meet, the more money we make, or the more hands we shake, the more money we make. Awesome. Guys, I'm super excited now to continue. And so far, every person you have heard holds the rank of a diamond director, which is already incredible. But now we're going to move up. And all the speakers you will hear now are actually at least one rank above. And the next speaker coming to you now actually comes from Egypt. And another time, I have to say, a dear friend of mine, met a lot of times all around the world. And the most impressive achievement him and his business partner have done so far, what I personally witnessed, was filling up a stadium with 25,000 people in Cairo. So he originally comes from the field of pharmacy. He's a doctor and a pharmacist. He loves history. I love his Facebook posts. Like, he's very deep into history and always finds very, very interesting analogies or interesting stories which you can actually apply nowadays in your life. So I'm super excited to welcome Double Diamond Director Dr. Islam Wasfi.
Thank you, Fabian. Thank you for the great introduction. You know, I love you, man, and you are a great MC of the event, and you are giving great energy to the event. Thank you, everyone here in Unity Global Training and in this great mastermind. I'm so happy to be part of this training. I'm Islam Wasfi. I'm coming now from Cairo, Egypt. I'm graduated from Faculty of Pharmacy, Cairo University. Started network marketing 11 years ago, and I'm so happy happy and so proud to be part of this great industry. Guys, let me share with you my testimony inside network marketing. When the first time, this is one guy, you will listen to him after me. Now he introduced the opportunity for me, and I remember at the beginning when I got my negative internal voice told me, Islam, this business is difficult, you will never do it, it's very hard, these companies will never make success, and our community will resist the opportunity. And I remember, guys, when I told to my negative voice, no way I will start, I have a dream and I should achieve my dreams. When my voice told me be realistic and never be crazy and think inside the box, I told to my voice, I will never be that, I will do and achieve my dreams. I remember when I spoke with my friends and I told my friends, let's join my team. And I remember all of my friends when they told me, be realistic and you will never achieve anything inside this business, work inside your pharmacy and think inside the box. And I remember when I told them, guys, I will never be realistic. I have a dreams and I will never achieve my dreams outside this great opportunity. And I took the competition with my friends to prove for everyone and anyone that I will make something great, and I will make myself and every one of my friends who joined my team will be so happy and so proud because we did something great. I remember those days. I remember the beginning when my family even, they told me, Islam, be realistic and do what your father and your grandpa were doing and never join something like this. And this business will never work, and be realistic and be realistic. And I told them, my family, I will make you so proud of me because I have a dreams and I will achieve not only my dreams, I'm gonna achieve also your dreams. I remember those days, guys. I remember when I made the presentation and someone gave me great negative energy. And I remember when I made presentations to a lot of people and I got disappointed during this day because no one accept to join my team. I remember the disappointments that happened to me from the beginning. But I remember something. I remember that I took the decision to make something great and to make something big. And I will never allow anyone to steal my dreams. I will never allow anyone to let me down and bring me down. I will never allow anyone to tell me, yes, I told you from the beginning, this business will not work. Guys, I took it as a responsibility. So I will prove to everyone and anyone that I'm great and I took the right decision. I remember when I went to my upline and my upline told me, Islam, if you wanna go big inside this business, you should. Number one, you should never listen to anyone negative. Number two, you should never be realistic, because the people who are realistic, they live and die and they don't leave any mark inside our life. The only people who leave marks inside our life, they are the people who are crazy and thinking outside the box. I remember my upline when he told me, Islam, never look back and always look forward and always move to your way and always make yourself busy and always keep yourself and your team busy. I remember, guys, those days. And I remember when I started to work hard and change my mindset, when I was attending the events like Unity Global Convention, like the Climax, like Expo, like Lead, and every single event left a mark inside my mindset and inside my feelings. And I was transferring my feelings to everyone inside my team, and I was pushing everyone from my team to come with me to the event and to prove to everyone of my team that they took the right decision to join the business. Guys, I remember those guys, and I remember those days, and I remember those guys, and I remember when I took that decision to take the responsibility to prove to anyone and everyone in the Middle East that the network marketing is the best business ever. Guys, I remember those days because now I see what is happening in our life. I see Unity Global doing great events. I see Kaizen organization doing climax event in Cairo Stadium. I see now more than millions and millions and more than 80 countries, our organization everywhere. And my advice to everyone, never allow anyone to steal your dreams. Never allow anyone to tell you be realistic, because if you are realistic, you will do the right thing in the mindset of the normal people. So you're gonna be normal like those guys. Guys, my advice to everyone, keep move forward and run and run and run. We have the best opportunity ever. We are changing people's life. We are giving the hope to everyone. Now in a lot of countries and in the globe, there is crisis everywhere and there is people disappointed everywhere. We have great responsibility to make everyone positive, to make everyone success, to give the opportunity to everyone, to gift the hope to everyone during those dark days inside the planet. And guys, trust me, we are doing something great and you should be part of this great stuff inside our business. I'm so happy. And finally, I want to thank great thanks to my upline triple diamond director Daniel Fire, who gave me the hope to join Jeunesse and being diamond director at the first months in Jeunesse and make great record inside this company. And thanks Mr. Eric Worre, the godfather of network marketing, of being here. And thank you for everyone in Unity Global Mastermind. And the mic with you, Fabian.
Thank you very much. Big round of applause for Dr. Islam Wasfi. Thanks a lot. Very inspirational as always. And yeah, I can't wait also to see you soon live in Dubai at the big convention. I know you're going to crush it with your Climax convention, which is also coming up. So from one doctor, we go to the next doctor. And these two guys, and Dr. Wasfi already explained, now we actually can hear from his sponsor, the guy who brought him into the business. Both are from the pharmaceutical industry. Both are doctors. Both carry the first name Islam. And both are crazy network marketers, but they have completely different qualities, and together they're just a powerhouse. And so to introduce you to the next speaker, I mean, anyone who has ever seen him, he is full of energy. I don't know if he ever recharges, but his battery is always at 100%. And inspiration, motivation, energy, power. I love to hear from him. He built more than 1 million people in the organization they're having, and I'm just so happy to have him here. Here's for you, Dr. Islam Mohammed.
Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Thank you so much, Fabi, for this unbelievable introduction. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful, and I'm so excited to be today with everybody in the Unity Global Mastermind, this unbelievable and crazy event ever, with those unbelievable diamond and double diamond, and for sure with my upline, my sponsor, the unbelievable triple diamond director, Daniel Fire, and also double diamond director, Kelvin Becerra, and the godfather of network marketing, Mr. Eric Worre. I'm so happy to be with you in this event. Guys, first of all, I am Islam Mohammed. I'm originally pharmacist, graduated from Faculty of Pharmacy, Cairo University, and I joined network marketing business 11 years ago. And now my relationship with the pharmaceutical industry is like my relationship with Angelina Jolie, 0%. There is no relationship, okay, at all. I joined this business from day one, and I go for full time in this business. And thank God for all what happened to me, okay? It's unbelievable. But what is the secret? Everybody join network marketing business is searching about one thing. What is the secret? How to be successful in this business? Okay, I have big dreams, but what is the secret? In the beginning of my journey in network marketing, I will tell you not good news, but at the beginning, for the first 7 weeks in my business, I met around 55 prospects in the first 7 weeks, and everybody said no. I got disappointed so much, and I went to my upline and I told him, hey, I met 55 people, but nobody joined. Nobody said yes. What I should do? What is the secret? Where is the secret? and he told me something made me totally different. He told me, look, if you are searching for the secret, you will never find it. You will never find the secret. I told him, what? Why? He told me, because you are the secret. I told him, I am the secret? He told me, yes, you are the secret. You are the secret. Think about it. There is no secrets in network marketing, but you are the secret. You are the secret, and you are enough to be the secret. You are enough. Boom. Think about it. And I told him, okay, so how? He told me 3 things. If you change it in your mind, you will be successful in this business. I told him, give me, I want. He told me, number 1, you have to take a decision that you are here to stay, not to leave. You are here to stay, not to leave, because everybody is testing this business. And honestly, this business is not for test. This business is to give the best. Think about it. This business is not to test. This business is to give the best. You have to give your best. You have to be here to stay. You are here to stay, not to leave. I'm here to stay, not to leave, because you will never win a game you are planning to be out of this game. You will never win this game. So, number 1, you have to take the decision to stay. I told him, okay, tell me more. He told me, what is the difference between that you are owning home or you are renting home? It's totally different. If you are owning this home, you are fixing everything, you are taking care of the decoration, you are making everything perfect. Yes, but if you are renting home, if something happened, boom, okay, no problem, I will leave tomorrow, I will leave after tomorrow, I will leave after tomorrow. No need to fix anything. So you have to take the decision, number 1, that I am here to stay forever. I'm here to stay, not to leave. I'm not here to test. I'm here to give my best. The decision, number 1. Number 2, he told me, I'm sorry for this. Okay. He told me, you have to freeze your emotions. I told him, what? He told me, freeze your emotions. Don't let your emotions control your life and control your business. I told him, how? He told me, if anybody said yes to you, you will feel, yes, okay, this is unbelievable. I'm so happy that you are saying yes to me. And you will stop doing a lot of presentations. And you are focusing only with this guy with the sniper mood, because I want this guy to join. I will take care of him. I will call him day and night, and I will take care of every single detail. Okay, but you will not meet another prospect? No, because I want him to join. He told me, this will affect you negatively in the business. Yes? Yes. Okay, but if someone else will say for you, no, you will feel, no, oh my God, I will not do this. I will not make a lot of presentations. Why? Because if I will talk to anyone, he will say the same that the last one said. So I will not talk. I will not talk to anybody. Yes, he told me, take not more than 2 minutes. If someone said yes, 2 minutes. Feel happy, feel energetic, and with the high voice, you have to say in the home, next. If someone told you no, 2 minutes, and say next. 2 minutes of happiness or 2 minutes of disappointed, and with the high voice say next. 2 minutes happiness, next. 2 minutes sadness, next, but freeze your emotions. This is number 2. Never, ever, forever give up. And the last decision, he told me, the last decision, stop listening to the world. Stop listening to the world, and one day the world will stop talking to listen to you. Stop listening to the world, because many people are get affected by the other's opinion. And he told me, can I ask you one question? I told him, tell me. He told me, 5 years ago, there is some people in your life. Yes, I told him yes. He told me, today those people are here. I told him, no. He told me, yes, but 5 years ago, you get affected by their opinion. Stop listening to the world. Listen only to your dreams. Listen only to your targets. Listen only to your needs. Listen only to your vision. You are the one and the only one who is the secret to be successful in this business. Do you want to know the secret? You are the secret. And after those days, I took the decision, number 1, to freeze my emotions. Number 2, to stay, not to leave. Number 3, to stop listening to the world. And one day the world will stop talking to listen to you. And now, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? And now, because of those 3 unbelievable, now we have the Unity Global Mastermind. Now we have, okay, a lot of craziness happening in Expo in Jeunesse, a lot of craziness happening in the Unity Global Convention, a lot of craziness will happen in the virtual GoPro, a lot of craziness will happen in the Cairo International Stadium, hall number 1, in the climax event with 12,000 people in November. We are here to stay, not to leave. You have to take this decision, and you have to understand one thing. You are the secret and nobody else. And I'm happy to be with you today in this unbelievable Unity Global Mastermind. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fabi. And thanks for my upline, Danny and Fire, and for sure for the godfather of network marketing, Mr. Eric Worre. Thank you guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.
No sound, Fabi.
Too much technology here, too much technology. But that's why I have Danian for, so he can let me know. So anyways, I just said I didn't promise too much. It was inspiring, it was motivational, it was powerful, energy level on 100%, and I'm pretty sure you got something out of it. Post something below in the comment, whatever you got out of this webinar so far. What was your moment? What was the one sentence that caught you where you said, man, if I would have known that before, that would have changed my network marketing career already, but it will now. So let's do that now. Just post it down there and everybody else can read through and just check it out. Maybe you got the same sentence, the same inspiration. So far, we heard from some of our incredible diamonds. We heard from some of our incredible double diamonds. And we will have some double diamonds, triple diamonds, and of course, Mr. Eric Worre himself on this webinar today. But now we're going to have a speaker from a whole different department. Because here's the thing. We are called the field, okay? The field means the people who are in the field, the people who are actually building the networks, who are selling the products. But on the other side, you have the companies. So the company is that part of the business that makes it happen, that takes all the headache away from us, takes care of logistics, takes care of marketing and advertisement regarding videos, takes care of production, takes care of product development, and so on, so that we can really focus. And what I love about Jeunesse is that partnership we're having between the field and between corporate, the company. Everything we need, the company gives us. And recently, we got a brand new addition to the company. We have a brand new president of global field development. A guy I met the first time on our incentive trip in Mexico. Again, energy level 110% always. And the cool thing about him is that he not only has an amazing track record as a corporate person, a corporate leader who has led companies to amazing results, he also used to be a distributor, and he knows exactly what we need in the field. And I mean, it was an amazing move from Jeunesse to bringing him on board, and we are going towards Jeunesse 2.0, the new Jeunesse, and he's one of the driving forces, and I'm super excited to hear from him now. Here is for you our president of Global Field Development, AK Ali Khalil.
Hey, how are you? How are you doing, President? Woo! So right now, So you know, right now, if you see where I am in my vehicle, because inside of that building over there, my 11-year-old daughter has made it to the finals of her tennis tournament. And she's playing right now in the finals. And Danian said, "Are you still going to be good?" I said, "Yes, I'm definitely.
Yes.
For the world." Yes. So I'm like, I'll figure it out. I'm in my car. We've got technology. We can make it happen. But you know, really interesting. I wanted to share a couple funny stories that happened with me and my daughter. And again, 4 kids, first in my family, born in the United States, and a Lebanese background. And I've been in network marketing for 22 years, and I have been a product of being around the right people. I tell people I didn't grow up with money. First in my family to go to university. And the reality is, everything I have done, all of my achievements, everything I have learned has been a result of being around the right people and listening and learning and going through that journey over and over again. And I'm here to tell you, it's not easy. Okay, it is not easy. You have to fight, you have to persevere. But here's why this is important and very relevant, because what I want to share today is really doing things the right way, and how Jeunesse is really set up to continue to do things not only the right way, but the best way. And that's a big part of why I actually came to this business. Now, funny story. I was talking to Danian at like 6:30 in the morning, my time, and he was up and he's like, "Hey, are you going to be ready?" I said, "Yes, I'm going to be ready." Now, I was driving. My daughter had her couple matches yesterday, and she ended up winning her second match yesterday. And my 11-year-old was actually recording me. She was sitting in the back where I am now, and I was driving, and she was recording me because I was trying to give her a little pep talk. Now, if you've been around me, you know that I am all gas all the time in everything I do 24/7. But as I was driving with her, I said, "Listen, let's talk a little bit about your match yesterday." I said, "Your match yesterday, you won, and you won pretty decisively." I said, "And you got off and you were excited." I said, "But here's the problem. I was not happy with how you performed, even though you won." And I said, "Here's the reason why. When you play, you have to put everything you have in everything you do." And what I noticed yesterday when she was playing, she was doing just enough to win because that's all she really needed to do. You see, but the problem is that is dangerous. That develops a habit. If you consistently do just enough, you're never going to get to that 1% that do everything they possibly can in everything they do to be great. I said, "You did just enough and you won. But I promise you, when you do that, somebody you're going to come across, they're going to give everything they got. They might not be as talented. They might not. But they're going to give 110% and you're giving 70% because that's all you think you need to win. And they will beat you." You see, winning and losing, in whether it's my 11-year-old playing tennis, whether it's in life, whether it's in business, whether it's in Jeunesse, here's what I can tell you. Winning and losing is simply a result. That's what I believe. I always say, I don't look at somebody from their wins and losses because everybody wins and loses. I look at their effort. I look at their intensity. I can tell in 2 minutes if someone is going to be successful when I speak to them, because I look at how they do all the things that they do around them, how they speak. Everything we do, we have to get everything we got inside of it. Whether you're presenting, whether you're inviting, whether you're on a phone call. And here's why. This is why this is important. When you're building a team in this company, I have a staff. I have coworkers. I have people that I'm working with. Scott Lewis, here's the reality. I will not, if I want to have great people, I have to reproduce what I am. People consistently watch me. They are watching everything I do. They are watching everything you do. Your team, your upline, your downline, people that you've invited, people that you've contacted, they're watching and they're saying, do I want to be like them? Do I want to have what they have? Do I like their life? Do they seem like a happy person, an energetic person, someone that I want to latch onto that I know is going to be successful? And here's the thing. If you have that ability to put everything you have in everything you got, success, winning is inevitable. It is inevitable. And here's the reality. It's just a couple of things. There's just a few things, if you did a little bit better, that make a world of difference. People think that, hey, oh my God, they're so successful. They're way up here. They're way up here. I could never possibly do that. The reality is success is like right there. All you have to do is close that small gap. That small gap is a little bit more every day, a little bit every day. You know, getting on when there's an event, getting on when there's a meeting, getting on when there's a call, making sure you reach out, making sure you're plugging in, making sure you're taking action, making sure you're doing that every single day. Because if you do that, it's not only what that will do for your business, imagine what it will do for your team. Imagine if that is what you reproduced in your business. If you had everybody that was giving everything they had all the time like you, what would that do for your business? You see, the great thing about this business is we have a team, we work with a team, and leverage is like anything you've ever seen. When I spoke to Scott Lewis, when I was looking to come on board, Scott, when he got me, he started talking about the vision. You see, I've had success, but my success is nothing compared to the success that Scott, Janess, this entire team has had. And I'm so lucky to be able to join all of you, this amazing company, to help grow phase 2. Listen, this is a new Janess. It's been incredible. We've done incredible things, but I can promise you we haven't gotten started yet. This is the beginning. That was phase 1. This is phase 2. And Scott said to me, he said, listen, he goes, let's run as hard as we can with everything we have for the next 10, 15 years. And if we do that, we will be number 1 in the world. I believe that in my heart. I believe that 100%. If we give everything we have every single day and run, success is inevitable. Inevitable for the company, inevitable for you. And what we're doing is we are investing in so many different things for the future to help all of you be more successful. Because when I sit with the founders and I sit with Scott, I've never seen people that want to give more to all of their distributors than this group. They love and care. And it's not just what they say when the cameras are on and when people are watching. What got me is what they say when they don't have to say it. You see, you watch what people do when they don't have to do certain things, they'll tell you who they are. And when I'm around them and the way they speak, the things they say, they live it. They love people, they love the field. And if you know me, you've heard me say, if you want to be successful in this business, you have to love people. You have to love people. You have to give. You know, one of the secrets I tell people all the time, be the one that gives the most. Give your time, give your energy, give everything you have in your team, and your team will give back times 10. That's usually how it works. Because when you create a culture of giving and giving and giving, and when I see Damian and Stefania and Fabian and this entire team, and I saw some of the leaders earlier I was listening to, I had my earbuds in and I was listening to the whole thing so far. And these are people that are coming on to give for free to help everybody be more successful. You don't see that inside of another business. You don't see that in a different type of opportunity. And then you add on, well, we have the most phenomenal products. Then you add on, we have an incredible compensation plan, technology. And right now we are working on things. We always want to be the leader. And I'm telling you, whether it's technology, whether it's some of the advancements that are taking place in all the different areas, we are researching, diving in, and we're going to make sure that we set the trend. When companies look at us, when other distributors look at us, they're going to say, why can't you be like them? We are going to be the example, and all of you together, I promise you, we're just getting started. Now, I'm really also excited because not only being able to be on here, but right now we're setting up a tour. We're going to be in Zurich. We're going to be in Austria. We're going to be in Frankfurt. And hopefully that we're going to be able to, I know they're changing restrictions every single day. I feel like there's new restrictions coming in, but I can't wait to see all of you. Fabian, thank you for bringing me on. Love you guys, love this team. And I'm so excited to build this next 10, 15, 20 years with all of you.
Thank you very much, AK. Okay, guys, so here is one thing. AK, I don't know if you still can stay like for 1 minute because I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because I quickly want to show once again for everybody. So AK will be, as he just mentioned, next weekend in Switzerland, together with all of us on the 26th. And I will give you the link where you can register if you want to be there. And he will also come with us to Austria and to Frankfurt, I guess. AK, just like one sentence, what can we expect from you? What will you talk about at that live event? Why everyone has to be there?
You know, I believe that dreams and belief are built at events. If you want to believe bigger, if you want to solidify that own conviction, all of you know what to do. All of you know what to do. But re-energizing, igniting that belief inside of you happens when you get together with people. This is great, but when you're together with people, your belief goes to another level and you do things that even you didn't think were possible. You know, come in, get inspired, get your belief at a new level, and we're going to have a good time.
Awesome. Excited to see you next week in Switzerland. Thanks for your time and good luck to your little one. We all cheer for her and let us know if she actually won the tournament.
I will, for sure. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
So, all right, guys, let me quickly show you, like, is anyone excited to come to the event? I mean, we still have tickets and it's not that far if you're from Europe anyways. So type like a 6 in the comment below if you say, hey, why not meeting all those diamonds or some of those diamonds live? I would love to see and hear AK build a relationship with corporate. I see many people would love to do that. So I'm going to show you now how you can do that, okay? So how you can do that, I'm going to show you a link. It's a little bit more complicated, so you should take a screenshot of that link. I will also post it in the comments below. I'm going to do that as soon as everybody stopped writing. So there we go. I'm going to post it now. So please stop writing so that everybody can see it. So this is the link where you can still get tickets. Okay, 26th, next weekend in Zurich, in Switzerland. And I can tell you the location we are having is amazing, right at the Zurich Lake. And afterwards, when we start the tour together with Kelvin Becerra, with Danian Fire, Andreas Küffner, myself, Giorgio Trabaldo, and many, many other diamonds and leaders, it will be amazing. So make sure to get your tickets. You can do that now. We have a few spots left, not too many though, because, you know, restrictions, everything is going on, but let's fill it up. A once in a lifetime chance to really meet the new corporate field leader, AK, build a relationship now. And trust me, that was the #1 tip I got from my upline, from Danian when I started. He said, always make sure you build a strong relationship with the company. They're not only the people who pay you, but they're the people who can help you. They are the people who can make everything happen in your career if you know the right person to talk to. All right, guys, we continue. 3 more speakers to go. We're almost at the final run. Okay, so the next speaker coming in, again, a very, very close friend of mine. We worked together since 7 years, actually since the beginning, because he is the sponsor of Danian Fire. And I remember when I met him the first time, I was so excited to meet him, but it was impossible to get through to him. It was at an event in Berlin, my first ever network marketing event, and like everybody wanted to take pictures with him. Everybody was so excited about his story, and I don't want to talk too much about his story. We actually did once like an almost 2-hour podcast where he went into detail, and surely he will tell a little bit about it. But what I want to give you is what always impresses me so he grew up in the projects. He grew up in the projects in California. This is like a very bad spot to actually grow up together with his twin brother. But he always had the work ethic to make his way out. He had 3 jobs at the same time. And he made it up to a point where he actually became incredibly successful in real estate. Then he joined network marketing without any experience. And within 9 months, he made his first million. But this is many, many years ago. And what I love about him is he's very humble, he's very honest, and he always says, hey, I made it very fast to the top, but I made many mistakes and I had to learn a lot. So I had to go back and rebuild. And I didn't rebuild one time. I have rebuilt the business several times, but he always increased his level. He always was at the top of network marketing. He has more than 400,000 followers on Instagram right now. So he's kind of a celebrity already. And I'm super excited to have him here. My good and dear friend, Double Diamond Director, Kelvin Becerra.
What's up, Fabi? Excited to be here today. Excited to be here with the entire Unity Global team from around the world. How fortunate is everybody on this team to be in the company of all these incredible leaders? I mean, it's crazy. We all started years ago with no experience. Okay, we started from the bottom. We climbed all the way to the top, but we did it through hard work, good old-fashioned hard work ethic. We developed ourselves in this business. I remember meeting Danian for the first time. He was in his 20s. He was a young network marketer. He had joined at 18, but he still had a lot of growing up to do. And I watched his work ethic. I watched, how he diligently focused on income generating activities every single day. And he just grew and developed into this mature professional in this industry. And now he's reaping all the benefits because of it. In this industry, it feels good when you can help people become, an outlier in this business and really have success and eventually pass you up. That solidifies your future. It's definitely solidified mine. I'm forever grateful to Danian, Stefania, the entire team of leadership here. But my purpose here today is to talk to you about developing a winning formula. And when Eric Worre put together his book GoPro, skill number 4 is the follow-up. Okay, following up with your prospects. That's a very important thing that you have to do in your business. But most of us, we plug into this business. We're on all the conference calls, we're on all the webinars, we attend all the events, but most of us lack one thing. It's putting in the work. And if you guys want to know how I've become so successful over the last 15 years in this industry, it's not from being busy. It's from being productive. It's from doing the income generating activities, like always adding to my active candidate list, always mastering the invitation every single month, having a certain amount of people I want to bring into my business monthly, a certain amount of invitations that I want to make monthly, but also the fortune is in the follow-up. If all I'm doing is going out there and making invitations in my business and I'm failing to follow up, then my work is going to all be for nothing. So if you really put a focus on invitations in this business and following up, you're going to have a big team. Okay, there are only 2 things that we do in this business, you guys. 1 is we sell product. 2 is we make invitations. And making invitations is what's going to create that passive income stream for you. And really, it's not about just making the invitation, but it's really marrying the process of making that invitation. It's going all the way in. It's moving someone from that first invitation, that first exposure, to the next exposure, to the next exposure, to the next exposure. It's really about developing the winning formula for you. Okay, and when I talk about the winning formula, it's what does it look like from taking a person who's on your list through a process of exposures to then in the end following up with them and giving them the alternative choice. Hey, now that you've seen everything, would you like to start with the product or start with the business? Giving them the alternative choice. 2 choices, either one you win. What does that process look like? Okay, most people, they don't have a process. Most people are shooting from the hip. Most people are living from default, figuring out what they're going to do as soon as they talk to the person. You have to have a plan, you guys. Okay, and again, the purpose of the exposure is to set up the next exposure. You have to keep the process alive by setting up your follow-ups, all right? And at the end, it's getting them involved in your business. So you need to have urgency. I'm just telling you, where he talks about condensing the exposures. When you're inviting someone into this business, don't make it a month-long process. At maximum, make it a week-long process, okay? On average, it takes 4 to 6 exposures before someone joins your business. I found that on average, it's 3 to 4 exposures, but I'm just telling you, what do those 3 to 4 exposures look like? What does your winning formula look like? I can tell you a few of my formulas that I practice. I measure the results on these formulas, and I use the one that works best with different types of people. So what is your winning formula? You have to take all the tools that you have available to you here at Jeunesse on our team, within your teams, and you have to put together your formula. Okay, what does it look like from the moment you introduce someone to our business, to our opportunity, after you make that compliment to them? What is the first exposure that you give them? Is it a video? Is it a recorded video? Is it a marketing video on the Jeunesse side? Is it a video from someone in your upline talking about Jeunesse in 5 or 6 minutes? Okay, is that the first exposure? What's the next part of the formula look like? Or do you follow up and invite them on a three-way call with your upline to answer any questions that they might have? What's the third exposure? Is it letting them actually try the products that Jeunesse offers in the youth enhancement system? What's the fourth step in the process in that formula? Is it inviting them on the team Zoom so they can see social proof that it's working? They can hear other people in the organization that are winning and succeeding. And then what might be the fifth exposure? Is it that live meeting, that live event in your community, in your country, in your city, to really get them the feeling that I want to be a part of this team? What does your winning formula look like? That was a 5-step formula. Hey, how about starting with a video, maybe step number 1, then following up with some product, number 2, and then inviting them on the team Zoom that you do every week. There's a formula for success. How would that make you feel if someone invited you into the business that way? Give it the litmus test. Okay, if somebody invited me in this way with this formula, would I be excited about it? Would it open my eyes to the potential of Jeunesse? Okay, maybe your formula starts with a video. It doesn't have any product. Maybe it leads to a Zoom webinar that they're on, and then it leads to a one-on-one where you meet them one-on-one to answer their questions and get them enrolled. Okay, what is your winning formula? You have to have it together. You have to have a plan before you go out and take action. You can't just look at your list and look at the names on your list and then pick up the phone and start calling. You have to have that formula put together beforehand. You might have 4 or 5 prospects that you want to talk to this week, and you might have 3 different formulas that you want to try out. Good. Do one formula for this prospect, one formula for that prospect, and one formula for that prospect. Try them out. See what the results are. See what the responses are. See how quickly they join. See which one works the best. And when you start measuring those metrics, that becomes your winning formula. The one that works the best becomes your winning formula. You might have a different formula for someone who's a customer just interested in products. And you might have a completely different winning formula for someone you think would be great at this business. What is your winning formula? Okay. And when you're putting them through from exposure to exposure to exposure, always ask positive questions at the end. Questions that will elicit a positive response. Never, ever ask the question, now that you saw that video, what do you think? What do you think about it? Now that you've seen the meeting, what do you think about it? No, always ask questions that will elicit a positive response. Like, hey, what'd you like best about the meeting? What'd you like best about the video? Okay, and when they start telling you, I like the product, or I like the opportunity, or I like the leadership that's here, I like the personal development that's here, then the next exposure should be focused on that area they like best, just to get them closer to making a decision. Now, again, have urgency, but be patient, okay? Don't let this process go on for too long, because if you let this process of exposures go on, one exposure this week, one exposure next week, one exposure the week after, what happens is life happens. Things happen in their lives that get them off track and get them off balance. And now they have to delay the exposure because something happened. You literally have 7 days to put them through a series of exposures till when you're done, you say, hey, now that you've seen everything, now that I've shown you everything about my business and about our company, I think you'd be great at it. What do you think? Where do you see yourself? As a customer or as a business builder with us? Okay. Hey, now that you've seen everything, would you like to get started with a product or get started with a business package? Ask them those 2 questions, the alternative choice. There's nothing that says, hey, now that you've seen everything, go talk to your wife about it. Go ask your husband about it. Now that you've seen everything, call me tomorrow if you're interested. No, now that you've seen everything, how do you want to get started? With the product or with the business? The alternative choice. Either answer that they select, you win. Okay, it's always the best when you do that, okay? Again, be relentless when you're out there. If your goal is to become a diamond in Jeunesse, you have to have a plan of action. You have to develop a winning formula to succeed. Your goal every week is to make a certain number of invitations because you want to enroll a certain number of people in your business. You have to think that way. You have to think like a professional, not like an amateur, not like a poser. We all start as posers and amateurs, okay? But when we don't quit, when we stay the course, and when we plug into events like this, we slowly but surely start sharpening our axe. We slowly but surely walk into that life of a professional, but as soon as you become a professional, you have to act like a professional, okay? You have to show up to work every day like this is your job. You have to take ownership of this business, okay? You have to take ownership of your business. When you show up to work, when you treat it like a business, it will pay you like one. When you treat it like a hobby, it will always cost you money. If all you do is work your business when you feel like it or when people ask you about it, if all you do is go out there and invite people to see the opportunity and wait for them to come to you, telling you whether they like it or not, you're losing, okay? That's a hobby. You have to make the invitations and move people from exposure to exposure to exposure to exposure, okay? And remember, at the end of the day, don't be afraid of their response. Don't be afraid of the outcome. Marry the process, divorce the outcome. I am focused on the process. The more I focus on the process, the better the outcome will eventually be. Practice makes perfect. You got to put your 10,000 hours in. Remember, there are only 2 types of objections we will ever get in this business as network marketing professionals. There are only 2 objections, okay? And you do not need to be afraid of them, okay? The first objection is when a prospect has a limiting belief in their own abilities. It's not that they don't believe in the business or they don't believe in what we're doing. They don't believe in themselves yet. We have to get them to see that belief. We have to get them to see themselves bigger than who they really are, okay? And when they say, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't know enough people, I'm not good at sales, it's okay. The key is to empathize with them, okay? Use that strategy, feel, felt, found. Hey, I understand how you feel. I felt the same way when I joined. I had no experience in network marketing. I didn't even know how to get started in this business. But what I found was this team offers us an amazing amount of resources. There are tons of tools and trainings we can plug into to learn how to do this business, just like any other business we were to start, just like any other job we were to get, okay? They say, you know, I can't start this business, I don't have enough money. I understand how you feel. When I started, I couldn't see myself investing in anything to start a business. I could hardly even pay my bills. But what I realized was that if I don't get started with something, I'm not going to get ahead in my life. So I took the chance because these people were willing to help me. So I invested in the business and now it's paid off for me. I'd like to show you how to do it, okay? There are all these objections, but it's just getting yourself to be relatable to that person, empathize with them, let them know that you were the same way too at the beginning so they can feel comfortable making a decision with you. Now, the only other objection that you would get is when a prospect has a limiting belief in network marketing in our industry. When they say with emotion or without emotion, oh, is that one of those things? Is that one of those network marketing businesses? Okay, all you have to know is how to respond. Ask yourself this question. Did they say that with emotion or without emotion? Because if they said it with emotion, is that one of those network marketing things? Is that one of those pyramid things? And they said it with emotion, then all you have to do is be relaxed and calm and say, hey, sounds like you have a story. Sounds like you have an experience. You've joined one of these companies before. Tell me more about it. Let them spill the beans to you. Let them tell you their experience. And then you could say, wow, if I had an experience like that, I would feel the same exact way. But let me tell you about my experience. It's completely opposite. At Jeunesse, you know, this is how it's been for me. Okay, be calm, cool, and collected. Let them know that there are businesses in this industry and there are teams that actually want to help you succeed. Now, if they ask that question without emotion, then don't worry about it. Is this one of those network marketing things? It's without emotion. Okay, yes, it is. Have you ever been a part of one? I absolutely love it. Let me tell you why it's such a great business model. Okay, all you have to do is be calm, cool, and collected. There are only 2 different types of objections. One, you're going to empathize with them and be relatable. And the other one, you're just trying to figure out if it was with emotion or not, and you just have the response ready. Don't be afraid of the objections. Don't be afraid of the responses. I'm going to close this out saying this. When I was brand new in network marketing, my sponsor taught me something really incredible, okay? He taught me to get every single objection I get when I'm out there, speaking to prospects and making invitations. Come home at night and write down that objection in a notebook, and then write down the response I will have the next time I get that same objection. I started doing that my first month in network marketing, and I realized there are only 5 or 6 objections you can ever get in this business. And once I perfected my responses to those 5 or 6 objections, my business has been easy ever since. I'm always prepared with this response. Actually, I'm always waiting for an objection in this business, because once I can help someone overcome the objection by being relatable or by having a great response, they feel comfortable. Now they want to join me. People want to join people who are serious, who are professionals and have it all together, who are not scared about this type of business, who know that this is a business we can all win with, and we have tons of support on the other side. Hey, so I look forward to seeing you guys at an event soon. I hope that I see you guys in Venice, Italy at Expo next. Hey, Damian and I, AK, the Diamonds, Kufi, Giorgio, Fabian, a lot of the leaders in this business are going on tour. I'm leaving my home on Wednesday of next week, heading to Zurich, Switzerland, then going to Austria, then headed to Germany, and then going to Italy. Non-stop tour for weeks and weeks up until Venice. I can't wait to see you guys there. Hey, remember, plug in, be productive. Don't spend your time being busy. Remember what you're doing this for. We are all going to eventually cross the finish line, and we are here to support you. We are forever in service to our teammates around the world, and I hope that you see that we are showing it. So again, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Be blessed. I'll see you guys soon. Show up to the tour. Show up to those events.
Thank you, Kelvin. Awesome.
Thank you, Bobby.
Always. So let me once again show you guys actually where you can get tickets if you want to see all of us, including Kelvin, including AK. So here, check out the chat. There you see the link again where you can get tickets for the tour for next weekend. So last but not least, we have one more person to come, and actually two more persons before Eric Worre comes. It is one more person, and I have to fix something technical here because I want to introduce him with a video, and hopefully that actually will work out great. So let me quickly see. It looks like it works. Perfect. So this is my last introduction. I felt honored to be your host today, and it was a lot of fun. So I say goodbye. Hopefully I see everyone on the tour and have a lot of impact, motivation, inspiration with the last action-packed hour with the last two speakers. So the next speaker is actually my personal sponsor, is the guy who taught me how the business works. You heard his name a lot of times. You've seen him already before. He's the first ever triple diamond in the company in the region of Europe and Middle East. We like to call him the Elon Musk of network marketing because this is his #1 passion. And I would like to introduce him with a little video. So see you guys soon. And see you guys live. Have a lot of fun and get the best out of the next hour with Mr. Triple Diamond Director Daniel Fire and the godfather of network marketing, Eric Worre, later. So here we go. There actually should be some sound. Okay, that didn't work very well. So I'm gonna do it different. as we always live, I just give him a big round of applause, and unfortunately it doesn't work right now technically, so my system is not reading the video I just downloaded like 3 seconds ago. Anyways, so once again, welcome Triple Diamond Director Daniel Fire.
Bobby, thank you so much, and welcome everybody from Unity Global all over the world. I'm so proud and excited to be with you today. Honestly, I feel really humbled, you know, listening to this event that's just been unfolded in front of us with all these unbelievable individuals. I mean, guys, really give it up for all the speakers that you've heard today. You know, everyone, if I'm not mistaken, was a diamond or above, right? Is that crazy? Like, where does it even happen that you have a chance to get on a call, to get on a virtual event that is for free, where you're listening to millionaires, where you're listening to people that are shaping and building this business? And you know, if I think back many, many years back when I started my journey in network marketing, I was always so very, very nervous when I could meet somebody that actually made it till the top in the company. Somebody that, you know, I don't know, was promoted on the flyer and he was the speaker. And I remember I was always sitting there and thinking, oh my God, I got to ask some questions. Like, what am I going to ask, you know? And I had my little notebook with me. I had like a little booklet, you know? And in the breaks, I always went up to the speaker and I said, hey, this is great. Can you just give me one advice on this and one advice on that? And, you know, I probably was sometimes really annoying for the speakers as well, because I was so excited. I was so overly excited for the possibility in this business, for the possibility of really, truly achieving dreams, changing our lives. That's a big deal, guys. This is not something small. That's a big deal. Where in the world do you have an opportunity like that? You know, a lot of people have dreams. A lot of people want to achieve something, but then really, where can you do it? You tell me, where can you do it? Is it going to happen in your job? Tell me the truth. Is it happening in your job? Do you have the opportunity to change your life in your job? Tell me the truth. It's not happening. We heard at the very beginning of this webinar today from Jinan that, you know, for example, in Lebanon, things are very, very difficult. But it's not just in Lebanon. It's an extreme situation over there, but it's really everywhere. A job won't change your life. A job maybe will pay the bills, which is great, and we are grateful for that, but it's not going to change your life. Where is it going to happen? Is it going to happen in school? Are you going to learn all the skills that you need in school on how to change your life, how to be free and independent? Is that the place where you're learning it? No, it's not. Okay, so is it our parents and our friends? And I say that with all the respect. I love my parents more than anything in the world. Of course, it's my family. But no, they couldn't teach me how to be a millionaire. They couldn't teach me to change my life. So where is it? Is it our friends? No, my friends. I mean, now today, my circle of friends, that's pretty amazing. Today, I got people in my circle of, you know, friends all over the world, even outside of network marketing, that they're doing phenomenal, that they're doing some crazy things that inspire me. But how did I get to these type of friends? How did I get into these circles of influences? Because of network marketing. It's all because of network marketing. The truth is this, guys. For me, can say with all my heart that the only reason on why I am where I am right now is because of network marketing, and because I took it serious. Because I took it serious, because I was never afraid to work. I was never afraid to fight for it. I was never afraid to show up one more time. I was never afraid to learn what do I have to do to create duplication. I was never missing on an important event, on a call, something like this. I was taking notes. I was hungry. I stayed hungry. And still today, all these years later, you can say one thing about me. I always keep showing up, right? Am I not showing up? I'm always showing up. I'm at the events. You know, Jeunesse, just now, they did the big convention in the USA, and I got to Las Vegas, and I showed up. I'm always showing up. Why? Because I know that 80% of success is just showing up. And guys, you need to make sure that you not only understand this, but that you live it. So for all of my friends from Europe, there's no way that you're not going to be in Zurich next weekend. And then for all of my friends from Germany, Austria, Italy, there's no way you're not going to show up at the tour. For all of my friends from Kaizen organization, there is no way you're not going to be at the climax. How can you not be at the climax? And then for everyone on this call, there's just no way you're not going to be at the Unity Global Convention when we're going to have Eric Thomas on our stage. Do you know that this guy, Eric Thomas, inspired me, gave me goosebumps so many times in my life? There is no way that you won't be there when we will write history and we'll have him there. It is just showing up. And then, of course, there is the highlight event this year where all roads lead to that. And at the Dubai convention, we're going to talk about this big time. And it is going to be the largest gathering of entrepreneurs on the planet virtually. And it's going to be this year's GoPro. This year's GoPro is going to be off the records, off the charts. It's going to blow up everything that we could have possibly imagined. There is going to be celebrities. There's going to be thought leaders. There's going to be a whole new level of technology that you've never witnessed on online webinars. So all of this is happening in December, and we're going to hear a lot about that from Eric Worre tonight. But before that happens, we're not in December yet. Until then, we need to grow our teams. We need to explode our business, and we need to do this today. But in order to be able to execute today, in order to be able to really play full out, it is so important to understand the amount of blessings that we all have received of being part of this team. And that's what I recognize. That's what I recognize here today in this webinar. That's what I recognize when I look at my life. There is nothing like this. There's nothing like network marketing. There's nothing like Jeunesse. There's nothing like Unity Global. There's nothing like all the teams that we have in Unity Global. There's nothing like these leaders. There's no place where you can get ahead in your life the way you can get here. So please take this serious. Feel the excitement, feel the blessings, and get to work. Make it happen. Make it go crazy. And I am so excited to announce our speaker, our very special VIP speaker. I am proud to see that he's already and suited up. I can't wait to hear from the man, the myth, the legend. For me, he's the Jim Ron of 2021. So guys, please, with the huge applause, call everybody, get your mom, get your daughters, your sons, bring them out from the living room, get them in front of the computers. It is time. The moment has come. The one and only, live to GoPro Studios, Mr. Eric Worre, live from Las Vegas.
Hey, Danian, and hello to all my friends in Italy and France, or French-speaking, Italian-speaking, German-speaking, Arabic-speaking, the Unity Global family. Great to see all of you. It's great to see the training from so many top leaders in your group. You measure a group by the leaders that represent them, and wow, do you have a great group of leaders. Really smart, really visionary, big thinkers. And I will tell you from my observation and my knowing these people that they really care about every single person that's watching this right now. They care about all of you. They want to see you win. They want to see you go to the next level. They want to see you crack the code and succeed in our business. So wherever you're at in the world, I'm going to talk to you about some things. I have some gifts for you. And I want to challenge you to, just like Danian just did and all your other speakers, to reach for another level, to reach up for another level in yourself, to believe bigger, faster than you ever have before, to be willing to run faster than you've ever run before. You've got tours, you've got events. We have GoPro coming up, and I will talk about GoPro a bit during my little conversation with you, but GoPro is going to be a game changer. And you hear about it from your top leaders over and over and over. This changed my life. This changed my life. This changed my life. Success leaves clues. You should pay attention when top earners talk about what changed their life. And GoPro 2021, December 3rd through the 5th, is going to be one of those experiences that's going to change your life. 3 days to move your business 3 years into the future. In 3 days, you'll be 3 years smarter without being 3 years older. 3 years more productive without being 3 years older. That's a fact. So before we talk about that, I want to offer some ideas for you and tell you about how my life changed. And a few things were really critical for me in order to be able to increase my productivity and my success in network marketing. When I first got involved in network marketing, I struggled for 3.5 years. I rebuilt my team 7 times. I'd build it up, fall apart, build it up, fall apart 7 times. And I was so frustrated. I was making enough money to be full-time, but not enough to have freedom. And if you're going to be involved in network marketing, trust me, you need to be paying attention to creating a business that will allow you to have freedom. Not only you, but your family. Not only you and your family, but the people that you touch. And in the process, you're going to be making other people's lives better with your products. You're going to be making other people's lives better with an entrepreneurial vehicle. And you're involved in an incredible company, legacy company, building around the world, incredible reach, products, compensation, leadership. You should be proud of what you're involved in. And I would also tell you, you're involved at the very, very early stage. Where this is going, most of you cannot even imagine. Your leaders cannot even imagine where it's going. So if you've ever wanted to be in the right place at the right time, I will tell you right now, you're there. It's just a matter of, are you going to be the right person at the right place at the right time? So what changed in my network marketing career, and what needs to change in yours in order to be more successful? people ask me, you know, what's more important, your passion? Is it your why? Everybody talks about why all the time. What is it that's the most important thing? I'll give you my opinion on what is the most important thing, and the thing that absolutely changed everything for me. You know what that thing was? Developing the skills to build a business inside of network marketing. It is the most important thing. And people say, well, what about your why? You need to have your why. You need to have the passion. You need to have a why that makes you cry. Yeah, why is important. But if I need to go have surgery in the hospital and I have one person who's very skilled and another person who's just really passionate but not skilled, they really, really care, they really, really want to help, where am I going to turn to? The skills. I need the highest skilled person. The why is great, it's fantastic, but you need to add the why on top of skills. You need to, and here's the big thing. I'm going to use the board here for a second. And I'm going to write this in English, but you can translate as you go, okay? I know we have Italian and German and Arabic and French here on the phone, or on this Zoom. One, if you develop a skill, whatever that skill is, if that skill is telling your story, if that skill is finding prospects or inviting people to take a look or presenting in a particular way or overcoming an objection or any skill, whatever that skill is, once that skill is in place, you're going to be more confident. Your confidence is going to go up. And if your confidence goes up, you're going to take more action. And if you take more action, you're going to get more, what? Results. And if you get more results, those results are going to make you want to go learn more skills. And when you learn a new skill, then you're going to be more confident. Then you're going to take more action. Then you're going to get better results. And it just becomes this virtuous cycle over and over and over again. Because if I'm just passionate, but I'm not skilled, I'm going to feel insecure. I'm going to be worried about what people are going to think of me. Now, I'm not saying become incredibly skilled before you take any action. Of course, you need to start when it's a little bit messy, and you need to begin before you're completely prepared. But most of the learning in network marketing is in the doing. The learning is in the doing. So skills are a really big deal. A really big deal. They were huge for me. The first skill I learned in network marketing was how to tell my story. How do I tell my story in a way that builds a connection with the prospect and opens their mind to taking a look? And I'll never forget, I practiced my story. I worked over it with my mentor until I got it down. And once my story was in place, I couldn't wait to tell it to other people. Pardon me, I have to sneeze. Hold on. Pardon me. Sorry about that. So once I learned my story, I couldn't wait to tell it to more people. I just was looking forward to doing that as much as possible. I would tell my story in every presentation. I would tell my story every time I did a training. I would tell my story every time I got on the phone. I would tell my story if I was in the elevator with somebody, or I met them for coffee, or I met them for lunch. I would tell my story to my kids. I would tell my story to my family. I would tell my story to every prospect I could come into contact with. So learning the simple little story caused me to take more, my confidence went up. I took more action. I got better results. And it said, what's the next thing I can learn? Then I learned how to find prospects. Then I learned how to invite, so people would take a look and understand what I had. Then I would learn how to overcome objections. Okay. So the skills unlocked and created a business for me, created a future for me. And I promise you the skills here in network marketing will do the same thing for you. Now, I have something to share with you. And I'll find, I want you to take advantage of what I'm about to share with you. Now, it is in English. Okay, it is in English. So you're going to have to, if you don't speak English, you're going to have to find somebody on your team that is bilingual that can help you learn this information, because I would love to personally teach you the mindset, skills, and strategy to become a world-class network marketing professional. If you'd like to learn, like me to teach you personally, the mindset, skills, and strategy to become a network marketing professional, put a number 1 into the comments, into the chat. If you'd like me to teach you that. Even if it's just in English, you got to figure out a way to decipher it. Okay? I'm seeing lots of ones. Here's what I call this. I just put it together. And, oh, now the translation's kicking in. So all the ones are really cranking now. Great. I just put this program together, and I want to offer it up to you in a way that will make it impossible for you to say no to this program, because I'd love to teach you this. The reason why I do what I do today is for your success, for you to win. Okay? I created something called a Power Training Masterclass Collection. A Power Training Masterclass Collection. Let me walk you through all the courses that are part of this power training. Okay? First, I talk about how to develop a $1 million mindset. A $1 million mindset. And inside of this course, I've put Rise of the Entrepreneur in all the languages that are represented here. Then there's an Unstoppable Confidence Masterclass. What are the roadblocks to unstoppable confidence? How to tell stories, how to master presentations, how to train others, how to build your belief about your own self-worth, gaining confidence by turning obstacles into opportunities, how to crush procrastination, how to become more competent. And after the Unstoppable Confidence course, it comes with a workbook, video, everything else. I have a course on unshakable belief. How to build belief in your products, your company, compensation plan, network marketing, how to build belief in yourself, how to build belief in your company. That's all in course number 1. In course number 2, I teach you how to find prospects, how to never run out of quality prospects to talk to have more people that are ready to hear your story than you have time. More people. How to never run out, how to constantly expand your list, and how the top network marketing leaders do it. I want to teach you specifically how the top people never run out of people to talk to. Course number 3 is inviting. And this is where most people fall apart. How to invite somebody to look at your opportunity and get past all of their objections. Because I thought when I first got involved in network marketing that I could just say, hey, I have something I want to show you, and people would say, okay. What I found out is people were very resistant to even taking a look. So I needed to learn the skill of inviting so people would agree to take a look. And once they took a look, they could understand. And once they understood, they could decide if this was for them or not. So I teach inviting people to understand your product or opportunity, this gateway skill, the invitation, the different types of exposures, the invitation fundamentals, how to invite. I do all of that in course number 3. This is something like 3 hours of video content just in inviting. But when you're done, you're going to feel solid about inviting people to take a look, and you're going to get more people to understand. Course number 4 is presenting. And in this, man, I teach you how to present your product or your opportunity. I also teach you the perfect presentation. I took this from our presentation power workshop. The perfect presentation that gets prospects to say yes, and how you can incorporate everything about your company into that perfect presentation. And I walk it through step by step. I give you a sample script. I give you an outline that you could plug in all the information about your opportunity into the perfect presentation. And then as a bonus inside of this present skills course number 4, presenting your product or opportunity, I even brought in Pat Quinn, who's an expert at teaching people how to give a signature talk. So he's going to teach you how to give a signature presentation. In course number 5, I teach you how to follow up with your prospects, how to follow up to be able to stay in conversation with your prospects, and how to master objections, how to make objections something that you get excited about, not something that scares you away. Make those objections something you get excited about. Are you getting excited? If you're getting excited about these courses coming to you, put a number 7 into the comments. If you're getting excited about all of this content coming to you, okay? I'm going to show you how to get all of this today. How to master objections, how to a simple formula to be able to turn an objection into an opportunity, and that opportunity changing everything for you. Course number 6 is closing, how to help your prospects make a decision to become a customer or to join as a distributor. Course number 7 inside of this power training is helping your new distributor get started right. How to launch a new person, how to get them onboarded and engaged, but then launched for quick success in your business. This is the duplication skill, and I'm going to teach you specifically how to do it, how to have what I call the crucial conversation inside of this. I actually go through, in helping your new distributor get started right, I go through the crucial conversation that you have to have. I'll teach you exactly what to say to a brand new person that gives them the best chance for success. The crucial conversation, point by point by point by point by point. I'll teach you exactly how to do it. I have a whole workbook on getting started and launching a brand new person within your organization. And then inside of this course number 7, how to create more duplication on your team. Is this sounding good so far? All right. Course number 8, and finally, is how to promote events. Now, I give you two courses inside of this course, two programs. One is promoting events, and the second one is becoming a world-class promoter of anything. Promoting a launch, promoting a product, promoting a tour, promoting your culture, how to become unbelievable at promotion. So all of this is like 35 hours of video, tons of workbooks, downloads, templates, scripts, PDFs, everything that you need to become highly skilled in network marketing. Okay? Everything. Now, if you'd like me to send this to you, put a number 5 into the comments. If you'd like to have access to all of this, even if it's just English and you got to figure it out. If you'd like me to send this to you, put a 5 into the comments. All right, I'm seeing lots of 5s. Fantastic. All right. Now, I'll come back to that in just a little bit. Okay, but if you're kind of ready for that, that makes me excited, because the first thing that changed my life in network marketing was the skills. And I'm going to take 33 years of information and I'm going to show you how to get it today before we say goodbye today. Second thing that changed my life in network marketing was events. Events changed my whole life. Events changed everything. I found out, first of all, let me tell you what events did for me personally. They kept me in the game. I'd be discouraged. I'd be depressed. I wouldn't have success. I was feeling like a failure. And then I would attend an event and it would change everything. Today we have a lot of virtual events, and even the virtual events change your mindset. How much is your mindset being changed today? How many of you really needed this training today? Put a number 7 into the comments if you really needed this training today. If this was important, if this kept you in the game, if this has you excited about your future, you really needed it. See, events are where leaders are born. Events keep you focused for the next 90 days. They fuel up your energy so you can do what's necessary. Events change the game. Now, I was taught early on to never miss an event myself, which kept me in the game. But I will tell you my second thing that I learned to do, and I talk about it, I'll teach you in the promotion, how to promote events, how to promote anything, be a world-class promoter training in this power training that I just talked about. I break it all down, exactly everything that I did to become world-class at this. I learned to use events as a tool to grow my team. See, just attending by yourself is like amateur land. It's fine. You should do it. It's going to keep you in the game. But you want to go to the next level? Learn how to become a world-class promoter of other people attending the event. So these guys are talking about a tour that's coming up. Make sure that you load that tour up. Get people to show up. And this training that I have for you will help you get more people to show up at that tour. Or GoPro coming up December 3rd through the 5th, the biggest, most outrageous, spectacular event ever. Tony Robbins, huge celebrities, you name it. The best in the world are going to be there for 3 days, December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You need to be there. So I learned how to promote an event. And here's what I mean by promote. You have somebody on your team that's not planning on going. I talk to them and I unlock whatever is holding them back and I get them to attend. And when they attend, their mind is expanded. They get excited about the future. They're ready to take their business to the next level. And then I go to the next one and they're like, no, I don't have the money. I'd help them overcome that and understand why this is worth the money. I don't have the time. Why this is worth the time. I don't have a babysitter. Why this is worth figuring that out. Just bring me the notes. I'm busy. Why this becomes a priority. I became one of the best in the world at promoting upcoming events. And what happened for me is when I attended by myself, I got a result. It kept me in the game. I got excited, just like you're excited for attending today. And then I said, well, I'm going to bring some of my leaders. And I bring 5 or 10 people. And I realized, wow, the event motivated my 10 people more than I could. The event caused them to see a bigger picture than I could help them see. So I went, okay, if that worked for those 10 people, what if I did 100? And I'll give you in this masterclass every strategy I've ever used that helped me become one of the best in the world at promoting events. At GoPro, guess what? We have approximately 60,000 people already registered for GoPro. Show me anyone in the world that's ever done that. Guess who did? This guy, along with you. So I'll teach you how to do that. But when I was building in the field, if I went, okay, I'm going to get 100 people. Once I got 100 people, my business took on a life of its own and I got duplication like I'd never experienced ever. And then I got 1,000 people. We got this big Kaizen event that's coming up that I'm going to be speaking at. And I know they're going to have huge amounts of people at that event. Why? Because they're great promoters. I learned to use events in order to be able to inspire people to levels that they would never get to without that event. Leaders are born at events. People make big decisions at events. People get mad and say, why not me at events? Events changed everything. It gave me scale. Instead of my tiny little team, my team just went boom. And that's what I want your team to do. So skills number one, events number two, and this training here, this power training that I'm going to show you how to get by the time we're done here, will teach you how to do both. Okay? Third thing, the third thing that absolutely took my life and my business to another level, gave me a shortcut to success in network marketing. A shortcut. Coaches, mentors, and masterminds. A coach, somebody who will help me learn and do something better. Somebody who already knows how to do something and can teach me how to do it so I don't have to waste time. So I can learn those skills faster. So I can get more people to attend the event faster. So I can overcome my mental challenges faster. Getting a coach, even if I have to pay that coach, how valuable is time? A coach is like a time machine. You step into the time machine, and let's say that they've taken 10 years to learn one skill that you need. It took them 10 years to learn it, but they could teach it to you in 3 days. And you can give them $500. What would you rather do? Take 10 years to learn it or pay $500 for them to teach it to you? Even if $500 is hard, what's more valuable? The 10 years of savings or the $500 in order to be able to learn that skill, put it behind you? Of course. When you say it that way, of course, but we're so cheap on developing ourselves. We're so cheap when it comes to investing in ourselves. We're just terrible with that. We'll invest in all kinds of other things, but we won't invest in ourselves. And we are the asset in our business. So coach is number one, mentor's number two. Now, a mentor, people misunderstand mentors a lot. I'll give you an example of a mentor. When I first got involved in network marketing, somebody gave me an audio program from a gentleman by the name of Jim Rohn. And Jim Rohn was giving a talk to the Shackley organization, which is a direct selling company. And I listened to this audio program, and it just blew my mind. And I decided at that point, because I so connected with Jim as a mentor, I said, you know what? Jim Rohn doesn't know my name. He doesn't know who I am, but he's going to be my mentor. So I went and found that he had an audio program. I have it in the other room, or I'd show it to you. It's called The Challenge to Succeed. The Challenge to Succeed. And this audio program was like 6 hours long. No, sorry, 3 hours long. 3 hours long. And I put this audio program into my car and I started to listen to it over and over and over and over and over and over again. What I've learned through my life is most of your mentors that are going to have a big impact on your life, most of them you're never going to meet. Jim Rohn didn't know who I was. And let me ask you a question. Let me make a statement first, and then I'll prove it to you. A remote mentor is more valuable than a physical mentor. A virtual mentor is more valuable than a physical mentor. And let me tell you why. Let's say Jim Rohn was a friend of the family, and I asked him to come over to my house and to deliver the content, the information in that Challenge to Succeed program, 3 hours of content. And I sat on the couch and I took notes, and Jim gave me the 3 hours of content. And I said, thank you, Mr. Rohn. Thank you so much. And then he went home. He's not going to come tomorrow and give me that 3 hours again. He's not going to come next week and give me that 3 hours again. He gave it to me. Now it's up to me, right? But when I got that audio program, I spent $70 for that audio program. I listened to it 1,000 times. And every time I listened to it, I heard something I didn't hear before because I was a better and different person than I was before. So Jim Rohn became one of my mentors without even knowing it. Les Brown became one of my mentors. Robert Kiyosaki became one of my mentors. John Maxwell became one of my mentors. And I was lucky to become friends with all of them after the fact. But the value I got from them was through their courses, through their books, through their audio, through their video. That's the value because of repetition, because I could leverage access to them whenever I wanted. So a mentor, stop waiting for somebody to show up at your house and force you to do what you're capable of doing. Find a virtual mentor. Find somebody who knows how to do what you want to do, like this power training, like GoPro, and step into it. I'd love to be your mentor. I'd love to be your mentor. And we may never meet. But you know why I do what I do? I was done working for money a long time ago. The reason why I do what I do is for the story that I hear. Some of you are going to tap me on the shoulder 3 years from now and say, hey, in September of 2021, you did this online thing and I made a decision, and you've been my mentor for the last 3 years, but I went all the way to the top in the company and I changed my whole family life. I changed my whole family history. And it's because of you. That's why I do what I do, for the testimonials, for the stories. So I have coaches for everything. I have mentors in every area of my life. I have coaches on speaking, coaches on social media. I have coaches on every aspect of what I do. Finance, investments, everything. Business. I have coaches for everything because they help me save time and they move me forward in my business. Coaches, mentors, and masterminds. Masterminds are getting together with groups of like-minded people and sharing ideas. Like we have a mastermind group called the Next Level Mastermind. You have to be a six-figure earner in network marketing to be a part of it. If you're a six-figure earner currently and you're not a part of it, I think you're crazy, because that mastermind group is where the elite of network marketing share ideas every single day. So you can have small masterminds, whatever level you're at. Find the sharpest people you can find and have them push you. Create a group of people, hold you accountable to the next level. So the three things that changed my life in network marketing. Number one were the skills. Skills helped me gain confidence. Confidence helped me take more action. The action helped me achieve better and more consistent results. The second thing is I learned the power of events. And your group, Unity Global, they know the power of events. They understand it. Okay? But you can take it to the next level. You can personally take it to the next level. If you're with the Kaizen group, be in service and make sure that you're really engaged in that process. If you're involved in any other groups, decide that you're going to become the number one, highest, most prolific, most successful promoter of any event. Whether it's GoPro or your upcoming events or your company conventions, you're just unbelievably amazing at promoting events. And third, use the shortcut if it's available to you. Use the shortcut. Get a mentor, get a coach, even if you have to pay a little bit of money in order to be able to get it, even if it's difficult for you to be able to do it. Make the decision to go after it hard, really hard, okay? Coaches, mentors, and masterminds are the fastest way I know, because the most valuable thing in the world is time. I'm 57 years old. How much do you think I would pay to be 50? I'd give you $40 million to be 50. Those 7 years, is that valuable? Of course. Of course it's that valuable. But what I'm sharing with you, whether it's this power training or GoPro, what I'm sharing with you is don't waste time. Do everything you can to go faster than you would have gone. Whether it's getting access to this power training masterclass collection that I described for you, attending GoPro, stepping into your skills, whatever it happens to be, don't waste time. It's the worst thing in the world to waste. So, back to the power training masterclass. You want me to show you how you can get it? How many people would like to have all these courses, all of these things? Put a number 3 into the comments if you'd like me to share with you how to get it. All right, I'm going to share with you right now. The GoPro event, December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 3 days to help you move forward 3 years in your network marketing business. 3 days, December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Delivered from Las Vegas to your home in a $20 million studio that we built just for you. Ask your top leaders what GoPro did for them. Have them share what GoPro did for them. Over 3 days, the world's greatest thought leaders are going to help unlock your potential. We have Tony Robbins coming in for this event and other major celebrities that I'm going to be announcing very soon. The best and most successful people in the world are going to be sharing their secrets over the course of these 3 days. We've got entertainment. We've got fun. It's unbelievable. We have almost 60,000 people already going to be a part of this. We have translation available in German, Italian, and French, and Arabic we will do if we get enough tickets. If we get enough tickets sold in Arabic, then we will pay for the translation to be able to do that. But we got to figure out what the demand is inside of the Arabic community. Okay? So here's the deal. A ticket for GoPro, which is priceless, the experience, is $497 US. But if you in Unity Global make a decision to get a ticket today, I'll let you get that ticket for $197 for the full 3-day experience. $197. Now listen, if you'll do that today, I will give you this entire power training masterclass library. Every course that I described, $3,200 worth of courses. I will give that to you for free if you get a ticket. If you get a ticket today, I will give you all of this, every course I described for free, $0. Now, if you already have a ticket, I'll give you a link in a moment. If you already have a ticket for GoPro, because you got it last year, I will let you get this Power Training Masterclass collection for $97. It's $3,200 worth of value. You can get it for $97. Okay? Can't get it better than that. Now, here's the thing. I told you this is in English. Some pieces are in Spanish, but not very many. A few pieces, I think, maybe in German, not very many. But you just got to figure out somebody bilingual on your team in order to be able to take advantage of all this and get work. If you throw up the link, please. Here's the link. UnityGlobalGoPro.com. UnityGlobalGoPro.com. Or you can scan this QR code. That'll take you there also. December 3rd, 4th, and 5th. When you get your ticket, you'll be sent access to the Power Training Masterclass collection. You'll be able to start accessing that immediately. You'll be able to start training with that immediately. UnityGlobalGoPro.com. UnityGlobalGoPro.com. 3 days where you're going to be in private Zoom rooms by language with your other Unity Global team members, sharing ideas and strategies. You're going to be with them together. Do you have it, just the URL you could put on the bottom or no? If you can. So you'll be in private Zoom rooms so you can share ideas over the course of those 3 days. We're going to be doing it, it's going to be live, so you're going to be doing it in different time zones around the world. I will tell every one of you, I fully expect that we're going to have enough enough tickets sold in Arabic language for Arabic people to be able to do the translation, but we have to make sure that we do that. So all of my Arabic speaking friends, please make sure that you get your tickets. Tell their people to do that, the same thing. If you go to unityglobalgopro.com, and you will see this offer to be able to get your ticket for GoPro for $197. If you already have your ticket, just scroll to the bottom and you'll see the link that says, I already have my ticket. I would like to get the Power Training Masterclass collection. And they will give you that option for $97. Okay? In order for things to change, you've got to change. In order for things to get better, you've got to get better. I will tell you, this event's going to change your life. These courses are going to change your life. Going together as a group, you guys are going to break every record there is in network marketing in 2022. Using this in order to be able to close 2021 strong and prepare yourself for 2022 to be the biggest year of your life, the biggest breakthrough of your life. Okay? So one more time, throw up the link, take a screenshot of this, take a picture of it, unityglobal.gopro.com. And I will tell you also, we have, I don't know, over 2,000 people on here. The first 100 that get a ticket today, the first 100, between Danian and myself and the other top leaders, we will figure out something else special that we will give the first 100 that say, yes, I'm going to do this. And whether it's getting just the courses because you already have a ticket, or getting the ticket and you get the free courses, whichever one. First 100 that do it are going to get something special that Danian and I and the other leaders will work out, some extra value for the people ready to take action. Okay? So if you're either going to get a ticket today or you're going to get these courses because you already have your ticket, put a number 10 into the comments. I want to see if you're going to do this, if you're going to hit this, if you're going to change your life, if you're going to do what's necessary in order to be able to do better. And just know, if it's German, Italian, French, Spanish, that's all going to be provided in translation at GoPro. If it's in Arabic, we got to sell enough tickets in order to be able to pay the translators and be able to make all that happen. But I'm confident we're going to do that between now and then speaking at the big Kaizen event. What do they call it? Climax, the Climax event that the Kaizen organization is doing coming up soon. So I want to see more 10s. Come on. I want to see you guys really step into your potential and your future because you deserve it. Okay? This year's a breakthrough year. Next year's going to be just absolutely outrageous. So with that, I just want to tell you 3 quick things, and then maybe you bring back Danian and I can talk about this for a moment. First thing I will tell you, every single one of you need to think bigger than you're currently thinking. The world is not served by you playing small. Think big. Think big. Invest in yourself. Think big. Prepare yourself for a better future. Think big. Number 2, every one of you now more than ever. I understand you might be in a difficult part of the world or be in a difficult situation, but now more than ever, you need to be stronger. Think bigger, number 1. Be stronger, number 2. Stop complaining. Stop making excuses. If somebody else can do it, you can too. If nobody else has done it, maybe you can. Who knows? But be stronger than your circumstance. And 3rd, now more than ever, you need to move faster. If you're going to get a ticket, do it now. If you're going to get these courses, do it now. If you're going to start learning from these courses, find somebody bilingual and have them come to your house and bring a team of people and start going through this program now. Do it now. Get to that next rank now. Qualify for that trip now. Get people registered for the tour that your leaders are putting on right now. Get people to show up for GoPro now. Make the commitment. Okay? Make the commitment. Think bigger, be stronger, move faster. Okay, it's your turn. So Danian, can I bring you back?
Absolutely, bro. I'm right here.
Hey, my brother. Hey, so I just wanted you to be able to talk with them about the value of investing in themselves and talk to them also about what GoPro can do for them. Because a lot of these people have attended before maybe last year, but many of them don't even know what it's about. And from your perspective, how will this help them build their business?
Yeah, I mean, I remember if I just look at my story, and obviously I talked a lot about my story in the with the organization and everything, and everybody knows how things developed and all that. But when I really look at what were the big pieces, like in every journey, there's a lot of small things. There's a development, there's years of work, there's your 10,000 hours, there's all of that. But then there is the big blocks that paved the road. Okay. And I clearly remember the first GoPro that I went to. That was actually the second one you did. That was an absolute and total game changer, and affected my life in more ways than I could possibly have imagined. First of all, it was the belief in the industry. Today we say profession, really, in network marketing. It completely shifted. I thought I believe in network marketing. I thought I get it. I thought, yeah, I'm, good at this and whatever. I had no idea how big it is. And that's something that is just an incredible element, because once you start to believe differently, you start to act differently, you start to do things differently. And here's the bottom line to it. If you don't, you'll never do the action you could. So you will stay small, and the dangerous part about this is you will not even realize it. You will not realize, and you will not know that you could have gone so much bigger. But you will know when you go to GoPro. So that's number one. So when you attend GoPro, here's what it's going to do. It's going to increase your belief. You're going to see so many success stories. You're going to be such a vast, and even that is probably just a sneak peek of what this business really represents, but it's going to give you a bigger picture of what you've ever seen. So this is the first thing. The second thing, the relationships I was able to build because of being part of GoPro, not just one event, that's the start, but then to really plug into the universe, plug in to all the different things that are being offered through networkmarketingpro.com. I remember in the beginning, that was like so many years ago, like whatever is your landing page, like you're starting, like your homepage on your browser, that was still a big deal back then. What's the website that comes up when you open your Internet Explorer? And I remember changing that to networkmarketingpro.com, because everything that was on there, it was just so valuable. And then the third thing that I would mention is just ideas, ideas that you can immediately implement. And I need to talk about the one idea I caught from that first one. That was the 90-day run, the 90-day game plan. So today in our business here at Unity Global, the 90-day game plan is like an institutionalized tool for radical results. But how did this start? It started by seeing it at GoPro first, and then I went out there being at about $6,000 a month, making almost $100,000 in the month right after GoPro. Nobody would have, this would have never happened. I would have never believed it. It would have just not been part of my reality, but I decided to go to GoPro and everything changed. So these are my reasons, and I can keep talking about this forever. But people always ask, okay, how much is it going to be for me to attend GoPro? Well, it's $197, so it's not really much. But the other thing is, how much is it going to cost you if you won't be there? Again, the dangerous part is you won't even know. So, but it's an immeasurable amount of money. So make sure you're going to be there. Make sure you promote everybody.
Well, and here's what I'd like to do is, I'm sure that there's people in the chat or on that maybe have some questions, and I've got to sign off because I got to jump on another Zoom in just a second. But maybe you can stay on and answer some of those questions so they can clearly understand, and have some of the other top leaders jump in and talk about their GoPro experience, or learning the skills, or the value of mentors and coaches, or whatever it happens to be that we talked about, plus all the other training that you did today. Maybe that'll provide some additional clarity for those people. But ladies and gentlemen, my wish for all of you as I wrap up for today, and I can't wait to see you in person sometime very soon, hopefully, is that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro, that you decide to really take charge of your life, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. So now let's go tell the world. I love you all. I'll see you soon. Danian, my brother, my friend, keep crushing, and say hey to the family and Stefania and everybody else. I love you all. See you soon. Mwah.
Thank you, Eric. And really, thank you for everything that you've done for the industry, for the business. And yeah, guys, what an amazing event we had here today. 3 hours of speakers and content and everything. Pretty incredible. And this is just the start of everything that we're going to do this year. This is just the beginning, and it all leads to go pro. Now, when you have, or if you have any questions in regards to Go Pro, any questions on how to obtain the tickets, any question on what would be the best thing for you to do, also keeping in mind the roadmap with all the different things coming up, please speak to your sponsors, speak to your upline, speak to your mentors, make a game plan. Most important is to get committed, get your ticket now, because if you get your ticket, you'll be there. If you'll be there, it's already 80% of the way that you have to go. You'll get the input, you'll get the knowledge, and you can make it happen. There's a lot of people that have attended GoPro. The truth is, almost all the leaders of the entire business in our team has been there. So it's a recipe for success. It's a recipe for guaranteed success to be at this event. And honestly, the truth is that, you know how to say that, whatever it is that you'd really truly want and desire is you're ultimately going to go get it, because you're going to take the right decisions. And being at GoPro definitely is the right decision. Now, I don't know if we have anybody else on from the speakers. I think we don't, because everybody had a clear plan on when they were going to be on. And I think we have also exhausted the 3-hour webinar time here for tonight. I want to thank all of you for being on this call. I want to thank all of you for promoting your team. We had at peak almost 2,500 people live here at this event. I know you took value from this, and I know you're going to go out now and crush it, and make sure you play all out. Make sure you really go hard after your dreams, because it is worth it. And I'm your biggest fan, and I'm cheering you on. And I know we're going to crush a record month of September, and then really close this year out in a way that we've never done before. So if you're ready, type a 1 in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the team. And let's make this the greatest organization that's ever been in network marketing. Bye, guys.